Stop calling me Northern.
Yeah, that's gonna be your name forever.
Only
you realize that, right?
Ali Najad can call me
Oh!
Northern. I gave him my personal permission.
If neck sticks, then Northern sticks.
No, I don't think so. They did like say neck and neck a lot though. Josh, you didn't even, I thought like we were friends, but you didn't even watch me play in my first esports tournament ever this weekend.
You played an esports tournament.
Champions of Fire, baby.
What happened in it? Did you win?
I came in the top 8, which is better than any of you fuckers have ever done in an esports tournament.
What was it for?
It was for money, Josh.
I can't
but why were you invited?
Anything.
Because I'm an esports personality.
What kind of game did you play?
I can't believe you know nothing about this. Everybody else is all up in it.
So, like, it was... What happened in it?
I'm not gonna... No. I've already covered this. It's like you're asking me for a recap of, like, the Second World War.
Did you play Dota?
We did not play Dota. No, that would be ridiculous.
They played Crossy Road Disney Edition. They played Magic 8 Ball, the game.
What game did
Fruit
you lose
Ninja
on?
Tournament Edition.
How good of a Fruit Ninja are you?
Terrible.
So you're a terrible ninja.
Yes.
Why?
You're a bad ninja?
Fruit Ninja's a tough game, man.
Was it like a Kinect game?
No, they were mobile games.
They had Amazon Fire tablets.
We had Amazon Fire tablets as the champions of fire.
That sounds awful.
Siri, what do you know about Alexa?
I found quite a number of movies.
Ooh, that's shade, man.
Movies.
That's shade.
Oh, rude. Siri, tell me about Amazon Fire.
I found quite a number of movies.
Is that all you say?
It sounds like me.
Got him! You blew up a Murph?
Yeah, fuck
What?
Murphs, dude. I don't give any fucks about Murphs. I don't care about your memes, your Murphs, your derfs, furfs,
Have you
banana
not seen
farts.
Interstellar? It's an excellent film.
It's pretty good.
I didn't like it very much.
I probably liked it more than Nick.
Yeah, he did.
I thought it was pretty good.
I mean, it's
Nolan.
there's some hokey parts in it, but like there's also some parts that are pretty darn cool.
So, like, why do you call it... like,
No,
I
we're
know
not
that
doing.
the
I can't
person-
do this
know,
bit.
know.
I can't do this
Let me
bit
preface
every
this.
Monday.
Let me stop it. Let me preface this.
We were walking around on the strip in Vegas. It was pretty late at
Hey,
night.
Ushadak.
Is Sean okay?
And then it was me and a couple of other young guys. So we're getting approached all the time. You want to go to the strip club? Hey, you guys want to party tonight? We got jiggly tits. And we're like, no, that's thank you though. It's very nice.
My favorite book.
That's what they say all the time. Big
Wait,
fake
they say
glittery.
we got jiggly tits?
Yeah, big fake glittery
they
Barbie
did
boobs.
say that in Montreal as well. I
But
remember.
Vegas is like that,
What?
but like even more awful.
Jiggly.
Anyway,
Okay.
we're walking, and then some guy comes up to me, and he's just like, "Hey, man, do you party?" And this is a strange question because everybody else
Oh,
says,
that means
yeah.
ecstasy, I think.
everybody
yeah,
else
drugs.
says, "Do you like? Are you looking for a party?" And then they're like, "Come to our strip club." You say, "Do you party?" That's a personal question, honestly. And we're like, "Well, I mean, I have
Sometimes.
partied, I guess, but not sure what way you're intending it to mean." And then he's just like shooting the shit for a minute. And then he's like, so, like, seriously, do you want to buy some weed? And I was like, no! What about this
weed?
conversation makes you think I'm going to buy weed? And he's like, all right. What about Coke? I was like, no, I don't want to buy your Coke, man!
Wow, that sounds pretty fun.
Yeah, why don't you get some coke from the dude? He
I
seems
didn't
like he's
want
on the
to
up and up.
do any cocaine from this man on the street or at all, for that matter.
I love that he
Tits, you need
started
Coke?
with weed and went to Coke.
That was exactly
Yeah.
where the humor lied for me as well. Is that he didn't go like, he didn't start with the heavy hitter and then be like, okay, but like, you seem a little bit more mellow. How about some weed? He was like, I'm gonna keep upselling this guy until you'd be like, next I got like a trunk full of AK-47s next or something.
Hey, yo, you want some bath salts, dude?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you
fuck.
party means do you want drugs?
Yes, it
Well,
does.
I mean, moments later, he asked me openly if I wanted drugs. Why didn't he lead with that instead of starting with an ambiguous question?
Because you
because-
stuck around for the conversation,
Yeah.
that's why he thought you were interested.
Well, that's because he
If you-
started with a code. If he'd started with the
with
actual
Coke.
question, I would have been out of there, man.
I'm surprised you haven't heard that before. I mean, I've had many people come up to me and offer me to party, which means selling me some form of drug.
But how good can the drugs be if they have to sell them like that?
Oh no, you never want to buy from a dealer like that. Or a dealer in general. But,
Good save, Rob. Good save. He had
But,
to ask if you're a cop. I was wearing a jacket that said Canada, and then a hat
said
with
not a
a
cop.
with a maple leaf on it. if he didn't know I wasn't a cop, then, you know, honestly, he deserves it.
So, how was his coke?
Yeah, no, I smoked all that cocaine that he gave me. That's what
That's
really
crack,
gave me the
man.
edge in round 1. 'Cause
I
was
thought you
so
said you
fucking-
passed on the coke and went for like the elephant tusk.
Yeah, actually, he
Round
had a
up
bunch of like
elephant.
illicit ivory and like powdered rhino horn, and I was like, oh hell yeah. You know what I hate about Americans? You have the worst measurement system, and then everybody else learns the conversions because we're nice. And then you're doing things the shitty way, and you're not like, yeah, I know it's the shitty way, so I'll learn the other way too, just to make it, you know, fair. You're like, no, you've got to learn the shitty way. I will refuse to relate to your story unless you put it in terms that I can understand.
I
That's
would learn
absolutely
the
true.
other way, but like I just don't care or have enough need to measure things.
I mean, hey, you know, you get a bigger military, maybe we'll learn your way, but until that...
Yeah, it's
Oh,
the size
okay.
of the military that
Just
dictates if
saying.
I learn the conversion rate.
Use your Canadian system to measure how many nukes we have.
I mean, I think we just use the Arabic system for that, which is kind of ironic, I suppose.
Oh Jesus!
Why are people using my full name now? Like, I'm not against it, really.
Well,
I mean,
you're like the
people-
only... Like, Nicholas doesn't sound right. It's like...
Yeah.
Nicholas.
Yeah, I make games.
That just sounds like you're trying to say Nicolas Cage. Anyone see my horse looking all fucked?
Oh my God!
Yeah, you're all bent up!
What is that? I don't know. What's wrong with my horse?
Hey, you got a broken horse, dude.
What
You
the
gotta put it
hell
down.
is that?
You got some future glue on your hands.
Oh, that was sweet, man.
What?
Great horse, dude.
Wait. Look at my horse right now, and now look at it.
Whoa!
Hey, I can do it to my raccoon, too, look.
Oh, yeah!
What are you doing?
It's like they get disappointed when you try
Yeah,
to
it's
place
like,
it.
no, you don't want to put it there.
Oh
The
shit,
rule
thank
is
you,
7
Doshman, for the 612 in honor
Yeah,
of
what do you-
Finnish
yeah, bro.
Independence Day tomorrow. Can you rename Stammers after Patrick Lane?
Yeah, it's Line. This guy.
Oh. Sorry.
It's Patrick Line. How long do you think it is until we just start naming cities after, like, big companies in that city?
That's already happened,
I
isn't
mean, Hershey, Pennsylvania.
it? Yeah, like that's...
Is Hershey named after the
Yes.
chocolate, or
Yes.
is the chocolate named after the town?
The town's named after the chocolate.
Really, Josh?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Hershey was the dude.
I assumed that the Hershey Chocolate Factory was founded in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
I think it's just found by a guy named Hershey, isn't it? Dude, that
Hershey
is
has
such an
no-
old school name, Milton Hershey.
It really is.
Milton Hershey.
But in the 1800s, you could still get laid if you had a name like that.
Yeah, he
Now
now
you-
you super late.
gas bicycle like that boy.
Now you're
Yeah.
fucked.
What did he just say?
Hershey has vomit in it? No,
Oh,
it's just
come
made
on.
with soured milk.
It
Thing.
does taste bad though.
You know, you're not. You know. Go back and then
Is everybody okay?
So like you're used to it here, but like to Europeans, it literally tastes like puke to them.
Yeah.
It's, because it's made with sour milk.
Literally?
It's not figuratively.
But, like, Europeans in chat, I love you. You know, the old world, foundation of so much of Western culture, all Western history. But at the same time, you guys really do like being snobs about a lot of stuff. You got to admit. Any chance you get to hold anything over North America is like, well,
Yeah.
in Europe, you know, our cows live on fields and yours live on pastures. That's why our dairy tastes better. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
sure, whatever you say.
remember, you remember our mutual friend Alex?
Yeah, yeah.
He wouldn't stop going on about.
Oh, Scheisse cock sucks my dick.
Shizacock sucked your dick? Really? That's
Yeah, I
crazy.
hated it. It was the worst.
Man, Shizacock. That's a new character. I like him.
Scheisse.
Do you want me to suck your dick, sir?
Will somebody call for the doctor?
that's Steve Gorgatron. That's a different person.
Yeah, butch.
Fucking meatwad.
All right, but yeah, Rob, you were saying something, sort of.
Yeah, I don't remember. What was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh, Alex. Yeah. Alex, like, he's fucking non-stop talking about, you Americans do not have butter waffles. What the fuck is a fucking
What?
butter waffle, dude? Like, I don't give a shit about butter waffle.
The way you said it is so cartoonish.
He sounds cartoonish, the Belgian bastard.
Rob knows voices.
But apparently, like that's like butter waffles. Like from what he described it, they're like potato chips, but they're made out of waffles.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it does sound kind of interesting. I do kind of want to have.
I've had stroopwafel a couple times. It's fucking dope. It's fantastic.
Is that the same thing? Is that what it is?
I don't know what a butter waffle is. Like this guy. Oh hell.
The butter waffles.
It's pretty delicious, but they don't sell it in North American sizes. They sell it in European sizes, which is like, hey, you know, it's 3 hours to your next meal. Have a stroopwafel. And I'm like, no, it's 1 hour to my next meal, or to my next meal. I want like I want like 8 stroopwafels.
Stroopwafel.
It's not stroopwafel, it's stroopwafel.
Ah, stroopwafel.
Stroke waffle.
I don't know if I remember seeing them in the U.S., but they sell them at Starbucks. I don't know.
really?
I don't know if they're
What,
authentic,
stroopwafels?
because it's always yes, stroopwafels.
What vintage?
They're called it's like Armand von Waffel or something.
Oh, Armin.
You're gonna think I'm fucking with.
That sounds like someone who's
Armand
gonna
von
take
Waffel.
over.
Okay,
take over,
Stroop-
France.
He's like my
Help.
German uncle.
Stroopwafel
Von
Starbucks.
Strong waffle.
You know what?
Armand von Waffel.
We have the strongest waffles.
What? That was weird.
Yeah, that was like full on.
It went like
Say it.
very slightly Japanese at the end. It made me
Wait,
feel
really?
very odd.
Japanese?
I think he just was like full on.
Go ahead,
Nazi.
say it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh.
We have the strongest waffles. We've got what you need.
No. Oh, come
no,
on.
yeah, that fucked me up actually.
Solo point?
Are you fucking
Oh.
kidding me?
Yeah, this is a really tough set of traps we put down.
Yeah, but this turkey threw down little Goldie.
Is that the new term for a coin now? That
Yeah,
Josh
it's a
is
Josh
using?
name.
That's the Josh name,
Yeah.
Goldies.
Yeah.
No, I don't accept this.
I mean, I like it honestly.
As the
My
ambassador
goal-
for coins, I don't accept this terminology.
Well, I
Oh, I
heard you
like
get
that
the coin at the
minimalist
end.
69. Did you see that?
What?
No.
We made a minimalist 69. Those two L's.
No.
Did we take them though?
You can't just have like 2 lines and call it minimalist.
Minimalist? Edmund McMillimalist?
I'm done.
Austin said a word funny.
I saw somebody's comment
Awesome.
on some. It was either the NLSS Circle Jerk or something, and they were like, "I really wish they would stop, like, you know, giving people so much shit over saying something slightly wrong."
Right, wrong?
But yes, it, yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what I had once actually in a similar note to
A
that.
big old dick.
I got a big old fucking dick down my
Yeah.
goddamn gullet.
Hey.
Hey, Bob. Hey, you hear about this fucking dick I was sucking the other day?
Oh, tell me more about it.
Hey.
Bongino?
Is that Barbara?
Comedy! Comedy. Is that comedy though?
I don't think I've ever started a story to talk about Parmesan cheese before.
What?
You're right there?
It's my coin.
No,
Yeah, we're gonna
there's
get the points,
footage.
dude.
That you go watch my perspective. You'll see what the fuck that happened.
I got first
I'm not finishing
points!
this level. I refuse. What is it called now? The Norse god?
What is called now?
What is called now?
It's NLSS today? You guys see these are called something else, right?
Oh, these are Patrick Linnaeus for just today because it's Finnish Independence Day.
Okay,
Yeah.
Patrick Linnaeus. I can remember that.
Yeah, it's-
Lineys in your heinies.
Ooh, acceptable.
Is that the new thing?
Oh!
Oh, my hiney. I got a liney in there.
Yepa!
Oh, gracious.
What? Where is that arrow coming from?
It's Syntac, the worst archer. She's gunning for you.
Or is
You
she the
should
best
stop.
archer because there was no arrow drop at all?
Oh yeah, baby.
It never. It was unaffected by gravity in all respects.
Baila bamba.
Great
The
song.
Bamba.
Class order phylum.
It's like the genus and the phylum and the.
Yeah,
Santa
it's like
Maria.
a biology classification.
And
Yeah.
cats in the cradle. with the
Taxonomy?
silver
Is that the
spoon.
word you use?
Yeah, taxonomy.
Yep,
That's
that's,
all right.
that's taxonomical categories. Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
I'll take taxonomical categories for 500, Alex.
All right,
Would you guys
this
ever
is
be
the
on the
highest order classification of taxonomy and includes
the
eukaryota
genus.
and prokaryota.
What is the genus?
That is super wrong.
What
He means the other way around.
What is this order? Oh, that's super not.
That's incorrect.
What is the species?
No, it is the domain.
I would have not got that. I
Can we
forgot.
play
that one.
Jeopardy for like a whole episode?
I love
That'd be
Jeopardy,
fucking
dude.
cool. Yeah, me too. Jeopardy's great.
Jeopardy dude is Alex Trebek. I love him too.
Yeah, I love Jeopardy, dude.
You
I'll
guys
take
want to know an
carbon.
interesting anecdote about Alex Trebek?
He's from Canada, you know.
Yes, this is correct. He is Canadian.
I just want to make sure you got
one
credit.
video where he like roasted the shit out of that one person?
I saw one where the lady was like,
Yeah.
I like nerdcore rap.
So you're a loser.
Oh, that was it, yeah.
Yeah, he's just calling him like a loser.
Wow.
It's like, damn, Alex, like fucking roasted that lady for like no reason.
It's Alec.
Whatever.
It's actually Alex?
I'll take Russian rulers for 300, Alec.
This Russian ruler was the last Tsar of Russia, ousted in 1916 during the Russian Revolution.
Tsar Nicholas the First.
That is incorrect.
Damn it. It's the only Tsar I know.
Tsar Nikita Khrushchev.
Tsar
Nicholas,
Christopher?
Tsar Nicholas II.
Ah,
Ooh,
come
so
on!
close.
Was I supposed to, like, would you, if I said Tsar Nicholas, would you have counted me out?
No, the judges have to rule on that one.
Also, you didn't form it in the face of a question, so you wouldn't have won anyway. Hell,
Your ass.
this is the worst.
Hello?
I'll take 90s pop for 100.
Ooh, okay. This one-hit wonder took the Billboard charts by storm with her #3 scoring hit "Groove Is in the Heart."
I shouldn't be asking about things I know literally
I love
fucking
how
nothing about.
smooth he can deliver a question like he's reading it off a card.
Is it Alanis
No,
Morissette?
that is who is Delight.
Culturally specific foods for 15.
Oh, okay, trying to give yourself an advantage here.
Yeah, exactly.
This
They gotta sound
Burmese
like-
breakfast soup commonly contains fish as well as a cracker made of popped chickpeas.
Ooh, is that a, fuck.
No, it's not called fuck.
Ah,
That is
fuck!
incorrect.
What is tabbouleh?
No, that is incorrect. What is
shit.
mohingue?
This is hard, man. I didn't sign
Yeah,
up
it's
for
pretty
this.
rough, man.
And then you could ask, like, I'll take classic video games for 800, it'll be like Pac-Man.
Yeah, but it's this yellow circle goes waka waka.
Trigonometric functions for 400.
Ooh, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, I don't think we need to really.
What even is a trigonometric function?
It's like sine, cosine, tangent, angles, and
Right,
stuff.
yeah.
I mean, I know
You
what
just gonna do one in your
trigonometry is,
head?
but what's a
I just wanted a
trigonometric
trig category, and I made it sound more complicated than it needed to be, I guess.
Famous football players for $1,600.
1600?
Yeah.
Is the double round? We moved on. No one.
Because
no
double
one-
Jeopardy.
everyone's
I had
zero.
to
You have to call in. You got to call in like the person who's gonna be like, "Hey, I played for the St. Louis Rams.
Yeah.
Who am I?"
I was really hoping we get a daily double at one point, but it didn't happen.
Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, that's a daily double, Rob.
Oh, fuck. nice.
Oh!
How much would you like to bet?
Don't I have like negative like 30 points or
Alright.
negative like 5?
Oh yeah, you do have
Alright.
negative, that's true.
Yeah, you do get negative.
Famous
They
football
take the money.
players. I was gonna make a really horrible joke about, you know, what
Michael
is it?
Vick.
Cognitive, like encephalopathy related deaths.
Oh god.
Probably would have gone off the deep end. I don't know. The answer is O.J. Simpson.
Alright, so what's the question, Rob?
That's when Alex Trebek is like he's just like over the hill and he's just trashed all the time on Jeopardy. Like they stop paying him and stuff, and just like the answer is like fuck you, 15, fuck you, like whatever.
I'll take
he
amphibian
fucking
biology for 300.
Oh hell yeah!
That's a low score one though, so it's gotta be fairly easy.
What the frogs eat?
My ass. Oh!
Oh, Katniss
Syntax! Oh my god!
strikes again. Canadian film stars
Hell yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
for $500.
500.
So pretty easy.
That's,
Jim Carrey.
No, that's the hardest question in single Jeopardy, man.
Can we get
Can't
the
wait for this
Canadian actor,
question.
please? Because like this is getting a little out
Fuck,
of
dude,
hand
I
now.
just can't think of any now that I'm on the spot.
Are you serious? You can name any Canadian actor, or you can call any Canadian actor.
This Canadian heartthrob got his start on cruise ship boarding school-based television teen dramedy Breaker High.
Who is Corey Feldman?
That is incorrect. Corey Hart is Canadian, though.
Oh man.
The answer is who is Ryan Gosling?
He's Canadian?
Oh.
Ryan Gosling, Canadian.
Wow.
Guess where he's from?
Alberta.
Ooh, I'm gonna say Vancouver. Oh, that's
Wait, I
Ryan
was right,
Reynolds.
though.
You can't have two Ryans.
I was gonna say Ryan Reynolds is Canadian, right?
Oh, he's from London, Ontario.
Oh,
Right
is
now.
extrusion?
Mind if
Exclusion
I-
collusion?
Gotta be fast though.
Woo!
Oh, I've done it wrong. Oh,
That was
goodbye.
cool. Fuck.
You pay the death penalty.
Yeah, you gotta pay the troll toll.
We're still gonna extrude, right? Like.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Ah!
Oh, jeez. It's gotta be like a slow extrude now.
Oh, perfect!
genius!
Oh, God! Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Oh, God!
Oh,
No!
That was terrifying.
this is
Yeah,
a
no, no.
dynamic level now.
That's the coolest extrude we've ever done.
Oh, that's
Like 5
extremely
mana cards.
sad.
Yeah, I'm gonna go here. Yeah. Oh,
Rob, what does that give you?
That's
gives me a chance to go like that. And I go like that. And I go like that. And I go like that. No!
your raccoon
I just
perfectly
realized-
illustrates how I feel right now.
I just realized that the characters are holding the mouse pointer.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
That is
I didn't know that
fucking
either.
adorable.
Do
Dude.
not glue wood to a stationary object. I swear to God.
Well, also, who put glue on a stationary?
That's
Yeah,
also
it's already
valid.
on a station.
That's valid. That wasn't me.
That
Oh!
was you. I saw you do it.
It probably wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
I am motherfucker.
Syntax. Is that so?
Yeah,
Diagonal
that's
arrows are
syntax, yeah.
syntax.
There you go.
Yeah,
Katniss
it's
versus
syntax.
Syntax.
This is balls.
Why did we do that, though?
It's fine.
Later on by the fire. That's
This is actually awful.
I was about to say that's not.
No!
Because it
I
goes
didn't
later
say
on.
no!
We'll inquire or something as we lay by the fire.
Why are we gonna do that?
Wait, what's the lyric now? I need to know.
Later on.
Somebody
Scoopy-doo.
listening. It's a different lyric though. It's a different
We'll
rhyme.
acquire
Hold on, what's the
possessions
song
from
called?
the mall,
Walking in
Rockin'
a Winter
it.
Wonderland.
Walking in a
then we'll perspire,
in,
and then we'll
Winter
expire.
Wonderland lyrics. Later on, we'll conspire. That's kind of devious.
Yeah.
Why are they gonna
Like,
conspire?
What are they
A bunch of
conspiring
spies
about?
wringing their hands at night.
Fucking Illuminati, dude.
It's like that movie Allied starring Marion Cotillard.
But it's saying later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire. What are you?
That's like a
So
Bane lyric.
They're like dreaming. How are they conspiring? Because they're clearly sleeping if they're dreaming.
This is a good time right here.
You can dream and conspire if you're in Inception.
To face unafraid,
You know,
the plans
time
that
travel
we've made. Are they
was-
murdering someone?
Yeah, this actually sounds like it's a terroristic plot.
To face unafraid, the plans that we've made.
Oh my god!
Ah, ya motherfucker.
Merry Christmas did 9/11.
Hacker voice, I'm in.
All right. Why? Why? Oh, my body's just
I'm
taking
in, I'm in.
arrows. All right, hacker voice.
Here we go.
How many voices is that hacker?
All right, you've
Oh
got
my
an
Dude, I fucking love this dude's sweet ass Gregor Mendel haircut here, though. The Sphinx, like it's got the
Oh, yeah.
Friar
Yeah,
Tuck
it's great.
sort of
Ah.
weird inverse baldness. I love
Uh-huh.
I think that song's about murder. I'm gonna throw it out there. I don't trust that song anymore.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Top Hat's still pretty hard.
it. Whoa.
There's a lot of syntax action going on. Syntaction, I call it.
Oh, fuck.
Syntax, time, and rhyming.
Yeah, it's important, you know. That's
No!
syntax timing in your hymen, you know.
Syntax doesn't have a hymen.
Excuse me?
What?
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
You just gotta get speed.
How are you so
Oh,
fast?
fuck me.
Look at us
Maybe I
go.
don't have to get the speed.
Oh!
Ryan.
Dude, I told you that exact same thing happened to me last round. Top Hat is not easy either. Wait, you can hear our little feet pitter patter.
Oh, stop, stop, stop!
Pitter patter.
Ah!
As your brains start to splatter,
I lived.
we'll
Crossbow
execute our
there.
plan.
No!
Take down the man, walking in a winter wonderland. In the morning, we can call Al Qaeda.
Okay.
All
well,
right, that's
Walking
good.
in
too
Afghanistan.
specific. Too specific.
Yeah, getting pretty weird now, yeah.
Before it was insert terrorist organization. Here now it's. Oh.
Walking
Don't
in terrorist
lie.
Afghanistan.
Rob, this will never work.
I also agree with you, but I'm trying it. Now! Ah!
Look at
No!
this stupid shit we're doing.
This is the stupidest level we've ever made in Ultimate
It's
Figure.
probably the worst
I
exclusion.
am hacker voice.
It was a great extrusion, and it just became the worst.
Oh my god.
I jump.
Nick, you're gonna get syntaxed.
I did.
What happened to your
Whoa.
voice there? You're right
There was a
there.
little cough drop bubble got stuck in my throat. That was super weird.
Fucking Gorgatron came out there for
That
a
was
second.
really strange. Oh
Yeah.
my lord. This
Whoever
is
drew that.
misery.
It's just a slow tunnel to your death.
Ripe.
No.
I said ripe. I said ripe. Oh my god.
Rob.
I said ripe.
I was in the pool.
You guys ever see Her with Scarlett Johansson?
That movie depressed me.
Spike Jones.
On a fundamental level.
Yeah.
Spike Jones.
My parents went to go see Her a long time ago when it came out, and I remember because they went to the movies and they came back and they were like, "This
I remember
movie
that too.
was so bad that we
What?
hated it." They hated it. They said it was the dumbest thing. It made no sense. And then when I watched it, I understood why. It's because they're old as fuck, and that movie. I don't think old people can understand that movie. I'm gonna be honest.
You're saying there's like a culture shock thing.
Yeah,
going on,
they were
culture
like,
gap.
"What? People having sex with like phones?"
Generational
What?"
gap.
Dude, I died in the worst way possible, but I just remembered I had a great anecdote similar to Austin being really offensive towards the elderly right now. When I got on the
Alright.
flight to Las Vegas, the lady
Yeah,
next
you killed
to
an
me,
old person.
Well, the lady next to me was pretty intoxicated.
Uh-huh.
And she was like talking to the dude next to her. And she said very loudly and with a hint of ethanol vapor exiting her mouth and entering the air so we could all smell it. She said, "I thought there were going to be a lot of old people on this flight, but I'm pleasantly surprised." And the
an odd thing to
pleasantly
say.
is really what makes that. That, like, my flight experience has not been inhibited in the way that I expected because there's not quite as many old fuckers on here as you would have thought.
It was not inhibited like my inhibitions.
There's apparently a blowjob bar opening in London with sex robots.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
a blowjob
So you have sex
bar.
A
robots.
blowjob bar.
Yeah,
I feel
so
like we as a
apparently-
species are very sexually frustrated.
So, but here's there's another layer of weirdness to this. It's based on cafe/bar in Thailand called Dr. BJ, where you walk in and you get drinks and then you get a lady for like, I think it's like something like $20 US.
A real lady or robot lady?
No, real lady. But then the English decided that we could do that, except we're gonna use robots.
Well, probably because
Which-
there's like prostitution laws,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So robots get
Why don't
around
we just
that.
make prostitution legal, like.
We'll go any length. We'll create a new life form to not make prostitution legal. I'm imagining a bar where,
Yeah.
like, from the waist down, somebody's got like a cloak over them, right? And everybody's at the top. They're all drinking their beer.
So they're just wearing a cloak?
No, from the from the waist down, it's like a curtain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I
I'm
see, I see.
Supposing their pants are down and they're like inserted into something in the bar front. Okay, I'm trying to wrap my head around this.
Sounds like you got it so far. Would you like to become a franchisee?
Well,
Maybe.
there's also this place in the Czech Republic where they're in like the wall. And
Yeah.
you bang them.
I've heard of that.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
That's creepy.
And I bet in the Czech Republic they do not put their checks in ATMs because they're smarter than that.
What do you mean they're stuck in the wall? Like the way Apocalypse puts Cyclops in the wall? In
No, it's
X-Men
like a little
Apocalypse?
closet with their butt sticking out.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why we gotta make sex so complicated, man?
You know
Because
what's
you don't
really
want to
weird
see who
about
you're
it?
banging at the time.
Well, but no. But see, that's the weird thing is that instead of seeing their face, they have a printout picture of their face
Yeah.
at your eye level.
It dehumanizes them so you can use them like an ATM. It's fucked up.
Or
What does it do with
is it
ATMs?
because they don't
I don't
really
know.
look like the picture?
I don't know.
I don't see a reason why they wouldn't look like the picture.
Really
Go
though?
and make sex so complicated.
I mean, I've seen ATMs before. They usually look like the picture.
Fucks
That's
like
got a good
this
point.
so aggravating.
Avril
'cause you
Lavigne,
don't
you know she's Canadian.
Yeah. No, she's not.
She is Napanee, Ontario, motherfucker.
She is now.
100% Canadian. I knew that actually.
Christ. How? Like, where is the newsletter? Can I get it?
What do
Can
I
I
get
knew
the
that one.
newsletter?
That one's obvious. He doesn't get that one. I'll take the 3 horsemen for 300.
All right. Who's the horseman who is not death, war, or famine?
Pestilence.
Pestilence.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Ooh, he didn't phrase it in
Actually-
the form of a question, so.
Oh fuck.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Are
I'm
you
French
Remy
and I'm
LaCroix?
offended. Don't mess.
I'm not
Wait, did
French. This is just how my voice sounds.
Wait, we should not make a character called Remy LaCroix. I'm just going to say that right now. Let's-
Nick.
I think you guys maybe know who that is.
Nicholas.
I don't know who it is. I don't.
Nicholas.
What have I done?
Just don't look it up.
No, my name is Randy LaCroix. It's a very common
God, what have I
misconception. But I am still not
Oh.
French.
Yeah, no, this is the start of how one of those videos would go. Actually.
Yeah, this is video 3.
We need like a list of all the characters. That
Okay,
exist.
scale of 1 to 10. How bad was the thing I just said that I don't know what I said?
I mean, it's not that bad. It's just
She's an
porn
adult
star.
film actress.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'm going to say that she's probably from Biloxi, Missouri.
wait. Why do I care at
Wow.
all about that?
What's wrong with Missouri?
Yeah. Why do you not care about?
No, I'm gonna
Missouri?
say she's gotta be from like Detroit, Michigan.
Whoa, dude, that's insulting.
Have we
Why?
gotten
It's
to
a
the point
city
now
in
that we're
what?
just
You're
like, talking
insulting.
about porn stars now?
It's a
Like,
city
is
by
that-
the bay.
It's a pretty city ditty, but
I mean, granted, I brought her up. In fairness,
You're her dad?
yeah,
That explains
I
a
brought her
lot.
up.
You know what
So he-
subreddit I would love to subscribe to? Restaurant fajita accidents. Like, they always, it's never just, yeah, I'll take the fajitas. It's always like, you know, Texicano's sizzling fajita platter. And they have the poor waitress carries it up like 3 flights of stairs on this plate that's like on fire. I want to see when the Texicano sizzling fajitas go wrong.
That happened when we went to that place, that one restaurant. Remember the guy fell down the stairs?
Yeah, that's. what I
Oh
was gonna
yeah!
say. I was like,
they
I
had
was
to go
like,
to the
I wanna-
hospital.
Yeah,
Oh, at the
that's why
fondue
I want
place.
food.
Yeah.
The fondue place, yeah, where they get the dude like fucking died.
He did a fondant.
Yeah, we waited for like 45 minutes in an empty restaurant to get seated. And we're like, what's wrong with this? This place sucks. And then they're like, yeah, well, one of our like interns fell down the stairs carrying like a tray of dishes or something.
And we were
We
being
heard
served
it.
by the bar guy the whole time.
Well, did you guys remember? We heard.
Yeah,
him fall
there's
down the
a
stairs.
really
Yeah.
loud crash.
Yeah.
Fall happened while we were there, so I don't think that's why we weren't seated.
The place. Remember, we couldn't get into it for like days.
Yeah, Austin had to make us reservations.
Yeah, like 3 days in advance, and we go in, and there's like no one seated there. And then the one guy is like serving us fondue, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm actually the bartender. They don't have a fondue guy here today." and he's just like, he spends like an hour or 2 putting like cheese in a pot and melting it,
Yep.
just because he's talking to us the whole time.
But the food
Yes.
was really good.
Something was wrong with that restaurant, like institutionally.
Yeah,
There's no reason in an empty restaurant it should take you that long to get seated. Yeah, we had 12 people. There was nobody in the restaurant. There's like, it's a like 300 seat restaurant. Oh, it's gonna take us a while to find a table of 12. You either got it or you don't, man. I am extremely pro bread. When we went to that Gordon Ramsay steakhouse, they brought out a selection of breads, and I think you're going to appreciate it. There was like 2 brioche breads. One of them was like a mushroom Swiss brioche, and one of them was like a pancetta. And then they had a couple of different kinds of focaccia, and then like an olive baguette.
I'm being turned on.
That
right
focaccia
now.
has
Ross, you wanna go to
focaccia.
Vegas?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Hey, you didn't invite me. I'm the one that loves the Ramsey shit.
The other people at the table, they each took like their favorite slice, put a little butter on it, and then they're like, we're done. I was like, if you guys are done, I'm not even fucking with you. I'll eat all the other bread. There's no, hilariously, I was like, there's no concept of saving room because I don't get full. And then like, it was too full for the mac and cheese later. But I'm like, people are like, oh, don't get full on the bread. The bread is like, that's probably like the number 2 thing I'm at the restaurant for.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you got like fucking mushroom
No, it's the
brioche
number
bread,
3.
like that sounds awesome.
Wellington macaroni, then bread.
Wow.
Yeah, that's fair.
Everybody at the event took the same photo on the menu. It was like that burger that's like $777. It was like, do you dare me to get it? And then nobody fucking got it.
Cobalt could
Of
have
course,
gotten
it's
it.
fucking $777. Why would you go for that?
He just got a house,
What
actually. He
was
shouldn't
the-
get it. Hey!
It seems
That's
like cheating, though, to just
really
take a picture and be
satisfying.
like, should I do it? Because you're like, check it out, Twitter. I've got $800 I could spend on a burger. I'm probably not gonna, but I could. Isn't that cool?
What did it have on it that made it
It's
so
got
oil,
like
right?
2 lobster tails and
Yeah,
foie
that's
gras
just
and caviar or something.
It probably tastes awful, honestly.
Yeah, no, like that one. It's like dry aged beef, and it's got like a bunch of crazy shit in it. Like I've seen like there's an expensive pizza that just has like fucking caviar on it and stuff, and it's just like
That also
that
sounds
sounds
bad.
kind of disgusting. Like that doesn't
It's
sound
really
good.
salty bubbles.
Where do you fall on the anchovy train?
I'm not
Oh,
a big
anchovy, that's
anchovy
the
guy.
That train has sailed for me.
I had never had anchovies, but I really like fish. And one time, I was over at my ex-girlfriend's house. They were Portuguese, and they really liked anchovies. So I was like, yeah, get anchovies on the pizza. Are you sure? I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm not a picky eater. Bit into a pizza. I was like, this is the saltiest shit I've ever eaten. Did they pour the salt on the pizza accidentally? Like, it's inedible.
Yeah.
Turns out,
Yeah.
that's just the anchovies.
And they got like a really bad texture to them.
You will
Okay,
never
what's the strat?
get
What's
this.
All right, you
Yeah.
gotta jump off the wood block and do the
Jackass.
Murph dance. So the
Oh!
yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
We were talking about playoffs.
Playoffs.
The fajita things.
Oh,
right?
yeah. I still want to go to when fajitas go wrong.
I've burned myself when I was a kid on a fajita thing. I just
thing?
the little hot plate it comes on.
You know, when it comes out, they're always like,
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah.
I just like they put it down and they were like, "This is very hot," and I was like, "Yes, ma'am, I understand." And I just like put my arm on it like a fucking idiot because I wasn't paying attention, and it burned the shit out of my arm.
Do you guys ever
That's
have
the heat.
this restaurant experience where they come in, they have your food, and they go, careful, it's a hot plate. And they put it down, and they go to take their hand off it, but the plate is not balanced properly. So you're doing your part as the diner. You, like, put your hands up to, like, push it on, and they're like, I said it was a hot plate. Yeah, but you're going to dump it all over the ground. It's not on the table properly.
Yeah.
Like, burn
Who's
myself
in the wrong there?
or spill the food. Like, it's all right, I'll live with it.
Yeah. I've never experienced that actually.
I just want to see like a restaurant where like they force the waiters and waitresses, probably the waitresses, to wear high heels and then walk up like 2 flights of stairs with these plates of fajitas, and then they just fall down and the fajitas go everywhere. And then
That
well,
sounds
I don't
awful.
want it to happen, but you know it's happening. And if it's happening, I want to see it. I don't want to put my head in the sand and pretend that doesn't exist.
Are there gonna be a lot of fajita related accidents that happen in the world?
You got to think there's a couple a day in the U.S.
I don't know. A couple?
There's
maybe?
a lot of fajita places.
I mean, there's a lot of
in
fajita
Texas
places,
alone.
but like, how many accidents can there really be realistically? in
Rob,
the US
there's a
every day?
bunch of people who hate their lives working at these places. Like, they're gonna make mistakes.
Well, anyway, so I was watching Sausage Party, or I watched Sausage Party, and like,
There's she's pretty.
Oh, I guess I don't exist anymore. So
Their
that's
own
fine.
sausage.
Birdie. It was just like really obscene. The whole movie is just like, kind of like, oh, we can curse because it's funny.
Yeah.
Which, admittedly, is also just my humor. So, in fairness to them,
There it is.
yeah, but you should watch Sausage. You watch the old fucking sausage.
Hey, yeah.
It was a fucking
Fucking
Italian
sausage?
stallion for
It's a
nothing.
fucking shit. Fucking yeah.
Hey, you know, she rubbed the fucking nuts against my family jewels.
Stop.
The fuck did you just say? She rubbed her nuts against the family jewels? Is that what I just heard? Alright, so we're not above sausage party humor either, so...
Yeah, no. That's what I said. Is in fairness, it's if I made a comedy movie, that's the movie that I would make.
I don't even know if it makes any sense.
Go into the store.
Rub the nuts on the family jewels.
Your Italian is just Sylvester Stallone.
Well, where is Sylvester Stallone from?
That's a good point.
Italy.
Philadelphia.
I'm gonna guess that he's from the Bronx. I believe that both Chris Tucker and Wesley Snipes went to jail for tax evasion.
Really?
Help!
Well, if they get Capone, they can get you.
Rob.
Yeah, what's you got from?
She rubbed the nuts on the family jewels.
That's not it.
You get a hashtag rubbed her nuts on the family jewel.
That's too long.
No, it's just long enough.
Hey, you know what I say? You want to get a little taste of this old sausage, sweet Italian sausage. So, hey,
It's sweet as spicy. OMG.
I'm good.
I'm gonna
OMG, my BFF gel.
rub my
She
nuts.
just rubbed her nuts on the family jewels.
Like, suck my sausage, honestly.
Wow.
So I said wait a lot because I forgot to put any traps in this, so it's all the wood.
Oh, nice.
So we gotta make our own.
We gotta make our own shit world.
All right, make our own shit world.
Well, we're doing a pretty good job of that already. We're doing
You gotta go and you never know which way the ball's gonna roll.
Well, that's like Christopher Walken, honestly.
This is Jimmy Buffett lyrics.
Jimmy Walken Buffett.
Yeah, man.
You might as well be walking on the buffet.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, this is actual hell.
This is the anti-Rob jump. I love it.
This is called a Rob filter. This is a hashtag Rob filter.
Yeah, this is bullshit, man. I'm all for Austin traps, but Rob traps are not cool. Like
Hashtag Rob Filter.
It's not
We
fair.
finally
Hey, I made
got
one.
a hashtag after 3 videos or 4 videos.
I mean, we also have like hashtag Remy LaCroix, right? So, I mean,
No, we don't have that. We specifically said we don't have that.
yeah, that's probably
Have
good.
that all on the. Have that.
You know,
I'm not a juice boys. I got nothing.
Who are the Juice Boys?
My favorite band from the 1960s.
Dang old Juice Boys, man. Juice Boys are at it again.
God, Juice Boys is closely related to Smash Boys.
What about the Vega
Oh
Boys?
my god.
I hate it. I hate the Rob filter.
That wasn't even a Rob filter though.
Keeps the Rob out.
That one's just a jump. Yeah.
We need a hyper light rocket like railgun emitter where we go from the
I
bottom to the
agree.
top, and you just launch upward with like.
This is
fast
like we're
momentum.
playing Soma right now. I love it.
Is it like that though?
Yeah, you wouldn't get the reference. You didn't finish it.
Rob doesn't finish anything. He started Undertale, he never finished it.
How does that even happen? I thought you cannot put it down.
Rob can put anything down.
Yeah, that's
Including
Hey,
your favorite
I
pet
was the
dog.
Nugad for a week. Gad, I was your Nugad for the week.
Hey,
I was your Nugad Bigly. Bigly.
That's so much fun.
That is actually pretty fun.
Let's just make another maze through the top.
Is that like a YouTube Let's Play, but you just go through a corn maze?
Yeah, it's a cornfield. You go through
Yeah.
it. Cornfield.
Start at the bottom so now we can be there.
I need
Now
your
you're
longest
here.
maze. You can't navigate my longest maze.
You guys want to play with a
runner.
Ouija board?
Rob,
Why are you
stop
signing
your
into a
deal
Ouija
with
board?
this.
It's gonna be awesome. Like think
It's
about
not,
how
we
fucking.
can't do that. Like we're not together.
Well, but if we go to the.
We gotta get a virtual
Are you
one.
breaking up with me, Austin?
Sorry, Rob. I hate to let you know. Rob, what are we gonna do with a Ouija board? Like, you have to go in with a Ouija board knowing you have to have a bunch of people who don't understand how they work and one person who does. And we all know how they work.
Yeah, we're just gonna look at this thing. It's gonna spell out like, "Do you mind if I roll needs slowly?"
I'm not
Doesn't
moving
that
it. Are
sound
you?
Hilarious though. You guys want to sleep in a haunted house?
Are you in like party Halloween mode right now?
Yeah, like,
I
where are
kind
you?
of am, yeah. I've been building. You know what it is? I've been building like Spooky Castle and Planet Coaster, and it's been fun.
This is cool. This is just like we're walking in the park together.
In a haunted house.
Whoa.
Imagine a haunted house park.
Rob, the
No.
ghosts aren't real.
First points, boys. Easy.
You're not getting any points. Nobody's dying.
Ryan,
Oh.
I
First
just
points,
want
dog.
to. I just want to throw down, man.
The fisticuffs?
12 rounds to throw down. Who
You guys
holds
want to get in
crown?
a bar fight at PAX?
No,
No,
like,
Rob.
never. What are you missing in your life that leads you down these roads?
Bust a rhyme like merry-go, bust a scenario, come into your stereo. Why
Are you
risk
gonna
it?
come in my
Don't come
stereo,
into
dude?
your stereo.
Lifestyles of the prolific and gifted, 80 essential vitamins and minerals, delicious.
Alicious?
Delicious.
Delicious.
Right.
We're on the street and spit my thesis, knocked out their front teethis.
Nah, you
Trying to
did it.
taste mine, acting like they heard through the grapevine. Pharmaceuticals, hard as nail to the cuticle. Where'd you find that?
Why are you going back,
beautiful?
dog?
Wu-Tang and Limp Bizkit roll on the set, kick a hole in the speaker, pull the plug in, inject.
I don't wanna.
Mic check. So what's it all about? Where we gonna run? Maybe we could meet up on the sun.
What?
That would
Might
kill
as well
us.
be walking on the sun.
Wait,
This is the worst Nick's Funhouse.
Yeah,
it's just all wood.
it's not great.
it's just wood.
It's all wood.
It's just a
It's
bunch,
just wood.
it's just a bunch of wood.
You wouldn't.
He won't.
Nick.
He won't do it.
Wow.
Oh.
This
You think you know
monstrous
a
chameleon.
Got him.
No honor.
You know, Nick's the kind of
Disrespect.
guy, if he saw your wallet fall out of your pocket, he'd give it back to you, but he'd take a 20 spot for himself out of it first as a finder's fee.
No, I fucking wouldn't.
Which wallet is it?
What do you
What's
mean?
in your wallet?
You're supposed to then quote Pulp Fiction and say it's the one that says bad motherfucker on it.
Oh, of course. I should have
Yeah.
known.
I'm going to lay here and dramatically throw you off.
Oh, okay. Honor.
Easy.
Don't give him
honor,
the
dude.
satisfaction. Everybody do.
You're right, actually. Yeah, no, don't do that.
Don't let him be the good guy.
Yeah, see the crowd.
Oh, come
Shut up.
on.
Oh my god,
It
did it
does
just
look
get bigger?
actually.
It
Yeah.
did look bigger. Wouldn't it be awesome if they did add that in though?
I can't believe they haven't. done
I'm
it yet.
certain they're going to.
You never know.
It would be really
No.
good. Is this what Ultimate Chicken Horse has become?
This was gonna become.
And I didn't realize that Carl Sagan kind of just sounds like Obama.
I don't always, enjoy.
Do your
Is that
Obama impression.
Obama? That's
This is the closest I got. I think it was like a 3 out of 10, honestly.
The world's most interesting Obama, was that what that was?
My fellow Americans. Today is a day masked in infamy.
So this
Like
is
a
him.
That's like a
mocking
5 out of 10.
FDR. Yeah, it was evocative. Like if you were wearing a suit and standing in front of an American flag, I'd be like, I see what he's getting at.
It was provocative.
At Columbia University, we learned not to mess around. But we also learned not to be messed around.
I like that. It got better towards the end. That's all right, Nick. You're up.
I need like a script.
No, you can't. None of us did one. That's cheating.
But you gotta start with my fellow Americans. That's
Alright.
your call-in line. That's how you get into Obama voice.
My fellow American. No.
Oh, man.
My
I would never elect that guy.
No.
I can't commit to it because I'm terrible at voices.
I mean, me too.
My fellow Americans.
What's yours, Austin?
My
I
fellow
did mine. That
Americans.
was the first one.
Wait, do it again.
Yeah, you know what? Obama's kind of Elvis. Like he's got like a little bit of Elvis, but just dialed back just a second.
Nah.
Obama.
Now I'm doubting myself. It's gonna go downhill from here.
My fellow Americans.
My fellow
Thank you very much.
ISIL.
Why do you ISIS?
We will defeat them and take them down.
It's
I
not that
promise
bad.
you this.
Yeah, it's not so bad. Yeah.
We're getting closer and closer to fucking dice roll challenge videos. God knows what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
that's true. Actually, yeah. Well, I mean, we could do those.
What are dice roll challenge videos?
All right, so way fucking back in the day before you guys knew us, we had our old group, Rob's friend Cam, Green 9090, Zen and Cyrene, me and
Yeah.
Rob. We did Isaac videos all together. One person would play Isaac, and the rest of us would just do Whose Lines It Anyway based games.
Okay.
It was great. I mean, there's a lot of Bane jokes, really.
There was
People
a lot
still
of-
ask me, like, hey, when are you going to do another dice challenge video?
What's your favorite Whose Lines It Anyway game?
Hoedown. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be really
be
good at. We
great
should
at
do a
hoedown.
hoedown. We should. At some NLSS, we should end with an actual hoedown.
Please, I'm not a stand-up comic.
But you gotta just get in there. You gotta try it. You know. You
Mine
gotta
would
be
just
like,
be about dicks and stuff, like
It's-
like every single time.
2 rhymes and a punchline, and you're in.
The trick on Whose Line Is It Anyway is like half of them end in Drew Carey. So you just
Yeah,
have
right.
to.
Yeah.
The other half you actually don't even see because if they have bad takes, they just don't even show them.
Yeah.
We should actually still end them all in Drew Carey, though. Like, just
It's
because.
nice to shout him out. I mean, he did a lot of stuff on
He's
the
done a lot of
Everyone
good-
said that she smelled like Drew Carey. Smelled
Yeah.
like Drew Carey. My philosophy on improv has always been you just gotta force yourself into it. Like, you gotta launch into the first stanza, and then if you fail, like, your brain will not let you. Because your fear is of failing. So it's just like... that's my theory in life, is that if you're afraid of failing, you just get started. Because then you won't let yourself fail. So that,
Oh, you don't have paralysis then. Like, you don't just lose all ability to think.
I just don't allow myself to have paralysis.
Yeah.
You ever encounter that? People be like, you know, oh, that's cool. Like, I used to have depression, but I just, like, got over it.
Yeah, you basically just tell yourself and it's all in your head,
I
right?
just, like, I just had, like, some juice.
Whatever.
And then I realized everything was going to be okay.
I used to have, like, a fear of elevators.
Oh, yeah.
But then one time, I had to get to the top of this building that was 55 floors up. And I was like, I'm too lazy to be afraid of this elevator. And then I haven't been afraid of elevators since then.
That's a really great motivator. I was
Like,
actually really afraid of elevators, too. Then later, I was like, why am I afraid of elevators? I'm such a pussy. And then my mom was like, oh, yeah, that's because when you were, like, 2, your dad jumped in an elevator to scare you, and it got stuck.
Oh, I hate that.
And
Yeah,
then I had
that's
just, like,
happened to me, too.
repressed the memory, and then for, like, 10 years, I was really scared of elevators.
But Ryan can do it.
Then watched our video. It started out a little good, but then got kind of slow. You gotta practice rhyming if you wanna do it well. Otherwise, you'll find yourself trapped in improv hell. You know, something like that.
Really good.
I told you, you know what what I had in my head going into the third line? Got no fucking idea what it's gonna be. You just can't let yourself stop.
Playing Ultimate Chicken Horse, I like getting the money. I jump over the Murphs and I avoid the honey. I win the game a lot and I don't feel like a phony. And I really hate playing on saws only.
Oh!
All right, well, that's good. You know what?
I tried. I went for it, you know?
The end actually made up for the rest.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Pretty good.
I'm not going to do it.
I'm also not gonna do it.
Hi, my name is Robert, and I hate to sing a song. I'm afraid of singing because I might just sing it wrong. I look up to my buddies, Austin, Nick, and Ryan, and I've decided that I am too old to start trying.
Oh!
That's the rare roasting hoedown. And
All right, well, I'm big from
okay, we'll see you next time.
See you later.
OMG, Ryan, I am seeing the visa bill, and you ate at Gordon Ramsay's. Yes. In my defense,
Holy hell.
I told her that. I told you that. I said we're
he
eating
ate
that.
there and he didn't eat the mac and cheese. You tell her?
I didn't tell her I didn't eat the mac and cheese. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just live here.
Ryan?
How the hell do you do that?
I'm not stopping.
You have to stop.
I know. I went to Gordon Ramsay's Steakhouse in Vegas this summer and got the mac and cheese. You were missing out. That's the only person I believe when they say that, because they were there and they had the experience.
But like,
Wait,
you can just,
you
it's
weren't
Gordon
missing
Ramsay.
out?
You can just assume,
I
can't you?
guess so. It's okay. Kate, stop outing my meal prices live in chat.
You take one bite of the mac and cheese. That's all.
I should have.
You know, you're gonna be on your deathbed.
As long as you
I'll
admit
be
it.
there, and I'll be like, remember that time you didn't eat Gordon Ramsay's mac?
It doesn't bother me at all, though.
Well,
It
it
bothers
will.
Gordon, personally.
Gordon's pissed.
Oh, now I see Kate's master. If Gordon Ramsay wants to come in here and verbally abuse me so hard that I get an erection and come in my pants because that's my fetish, then by all means, that is the person whose opinion I'll respect when they say that. But I see Kate's master plan now. Now she's in chat like, please sub to NL. We need to pay for the beef Wellington that he got in Las Vegas. Hey, Cinchio, thank you. That was a couple of bites of the beef Wellington right there. Thank you very much.
See, like, everyone's doing Ultimate Chicken Horse stuff now.
Really?
Yeah, Chima Hunter
Yeah, it's
did a
because we
video.
made it popular because we
Someone
did it
said-
and Rooster Teeth did it.
Someone said Soda Poppin' was playing it earlier today. Like,
You know what? It's all from Champions of Fire, man.
no.
I was name dropping Ultimate Chicken Horse at Champions of Fire and Gang Beasts, and then, you know, watch the Twitch influence percolate out from there.
Oh yeah, Whitwick's played it too. Everyone's playing it now.
Honestly, that's good for us because I'm not saying they're going to be bad at the game, but we've got so much time invested and so many bullshit strategies and exploits that, you know, you can watch people be like, oh, I can't make this 2-tile wide jump. And now we're like, we start with a 2-tile wide jump that's iced and gets barbed wire, like, right next to you. Conveyor belts that rotate nothing. And then, oh, wait, there's actually glue on it, even though there's not glue on it.
Wait, where does the pink one go?
You didn't even know what Phantom Glue does yet.
2 in the pink, Austin. 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink.
Intellects, thank you as well.
Fuck
We
no!
were talking
I
about
didn't
that
wanna do that.
yesterday, actually. What goes in the stink?
Then all the other streamers get in-game skins and you guys don't. I'm gonna be honest with you, that's because I don't answer my emails.
Oh, we were just talking about that
on
my show earlier today.
About me not answering my
still alive.
emails?
That,
I'm
yeah,
still
yeah,
alive.
that specifically. No, it would be cool if we had some of our own Ultimate Chicken Horse characters.
Did anyone just see that, or did that not actually
That was
happen?
really good, man. Fox, as the most Canadian person on the show, and I mean that in a flattering way, but also sincerely, what's your view on ketchup?
I guess I'd probably say I'm middle of the road. What bothered me was how everybody was so against dipping grilled cheeses in ketchup.
No, why would you do that?
It's because if you have like a really cheesy grilled cheese, the ketchup kind of helps cut a bit.
Oh, come on. That is
serious.
so manufactured.
It's not manufactured, and it's good. Like
It helps
you know,
cut
you
a
don't,
bit
you don't
of it.
pour the ketchup
What does
on.
that
You just
even
lightly
mean?
dip it in.
You don't put it in mashed potatoes, I hope, right?
I mean, I don't, but
Don't even okay.
some people make that like mashed potatoes from a fucking box of flakes, and that shit will make you gag. So you know what?
I love those flakes, man.
No, man, I would put ketchup in that just to save it. But if you make a nice creamy, maybe get a little cheddar and garlic going in your mashed potatoes,
No
then
winners, no
you don't
points.
touch it. There are people that don't have that luxury. Okay.
What, they
He's
have
right
ketchup?
about
They
that.
don't have butter and
Ketchup
fucking...
Wait,
comes
wait,
in
wait,
a
wait, wait.
Bottle, you buy it. You
One
don't have
serving of instant mashed potatoes has to be more expensive than one serving of, like, just boiling a potato.
Is it really
to
more
suck it in
expensive?
mashed potatoes.
It has to be.
They're pretty cheap, though.
So is one potato. You don't just boil one potato. I boil one potato all the fucking time.
I just put shredded cheese and everything's fine.
You're getting
know what?
instant mashed potatoes and garnishing it with cheese.
Hell yeah.
We're approaching, like, Weber Cooks levels.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Like, if your fries require ketchup, that's a bad fry.
I do prefer mayo and a little salt. and
Mayo
vinegar.
on fries?
Dude, get with the program. It's so good.
You guys hearing? He's putting mayo on fries.
Oh, okay.
That's like a European thing.
I'm the monster now.
But I don't like it, though.
Hold the ranch.
You
shouldn't be putting
anything on fries.
Are you saying poutine shouldn't exist, Austin?
What?
Good
But if you're just
fries.
going to fucking a fast food place that isn't Chick-fil-A, that's fine if you want to put ketchup on your fries. But don't go to Chick-fil-A and put ketchup on your fries. It's blasphemy.
Do they serve ketchup with their fries, or do they have packets and stuff?
They ask you if you want ketchup, but
So you know, it's not really.
actually no, they didn't even ask you if you want ketchup. You have to ask for ketchup.
Well, that's because they're being chintzy.
Is that an offensive word?
Fries are like made for dipping almost. It's like the most ideal thing to dip.
When you put
No.
dip on a fry, it just
You
overrides.
don't put dip on a fry. You
90%.
put the fry in the dip.
Okay,
a
okay. You put the
little
fry
bit.
in the coconut, you drink it all up. No, but like it tastes 90% like the dip and 10% like the fry.
That's 'cause you don't know
you're
how to
giving
dip,
up on
man.
the fry if you put it in dip.
You just put a little dip. You don't like completely submerge the fry.
I get like chicken wings. Like the chicken's strong enough to hold its own against the
So
dip.
you're
or the
not
sauce.
saucing your wings.
No, I am. That's what I mean. It's strong enough.
No,
the
but
chicken
dip in
that's
flavor
ketchup.
alone.
garbage. The chicken should be totally fine on its own. Why would you sauce
No.
them up?
This is not true.
If you can't dip fries in something, I don't want you using any sauce in any of
Wait.
your food.
Tortilla chips are bland on their own, though.
Not if you have fresh
Not always.
made
Whoa.
ones.
No, they are though.
Yo, we got science. Rumble Muffin did science on mashed potatoes.
Okay.
What?
Making 2 cups of mashed potatoes from raw potatoes costs $1.96 for just the potatoes.
Excuse me?
Instant mash is $3.14 and makes 11 cups.
That is actually ridiculous. I refuse to believe this $1 per potato bullshit. Rumble Muffin, you're looking up like Whole Foods organic you know, San Francisco rooftop farm potatoes. You got to be looking for, you know, outside of Boise, Idaho.
Salt the earth potatoes.
Exactly, like 19 potatoes for $1 or something.
Going at the lowest price average, I can find 33 cents a potato, 3 to 4 medium-sized potatoes to make 2 cups of mash.
No, this
would
is
be
not...
99 cents to $1.32 for 2 cups. Instant mash is still cheaper for 11 cups for $3.14.
I ain't saying it's right, Ryan, but the math checks out. It's cheaper.
You're bringing all these measurements into it. You know, I don't like to put labels on things. When you're eating mashed potatoes, is 1 medium-sized potato per person. Wow. Whole lot of BS about food. Thanks for the subscription. I will say it's possible that it's cheaper. You know, I'll just say that apparently instant mashed potatoes are cheaper. It just blows my mind because I'm like, how do you make potatoes plus something? Like potatoes plus processing cheaper than just potatoes? But I guess, you know, if you're buying like 12 million pounds of potatoes in bulk, they might give you a discount. They use shit potatoes.
Parents, neighbors, they have like an apple orchard, and McDonald's buys all of their C grade apples for their apple pies, and then there's like, you know, B grade, A grade. There might be a D grade, but I don't know who buys that shit.
You guys like
that's the cores to the pigs.
That's where the Burger King apple pies come from.
Got him. Okay, when it's on a weekend, when you're 6 years old, you're like playing with your little dolls, and then you're like, oh, it's lunchtime. What did your parents make you for lunch on the weekend?
Well, usually Friday was pizza night, so I'd have like a reheated slice of pizza.
Oh wow.
What's the problem with that?
They're getting you on the pizza train early.
Pizza's better than macaroni and cheese. Everybody agrees with that. Here we go. Oh, well, the best pizza in the world is better than the worst mac and cheese in the world.
Yeah, but if you eat the best pizza in the world every day, you're still like, fuck. You gotta mix it up a little bit, you know?
You know, people are always talking about like, you know, oh, like these medieval prisoners live off like bread, cheese, and water. I'm like, damn, dog.
You got cheese? When I was a kid,
it'd be nice if we got like some vitamin supplements as well. But I could probably like, from a mental standpoint, I could live off bread and cheese for a long time.
I've decided today's conversation would be, would you punch a kangaroo to save your dog?
Well, I can tell you I'd punch a kangaroo square in the jaw if it came between me and a poutine.
Am I the only person that watched that video and realized it's fake as shit? I'm being real with you. That video's fake, right?
No.
It's a good fake if it's fake.
It's real.
I don't think it's
not
that
fake.
good of a fake. The camera angle is so suspiciously perfect. And the way the kangaroo squares up to it, the way the dude does a little, like, boxing dance before he punches it in the face, that's not the way a desperate man throws a punch.
So you're saying they staged punching a kangaroo in the face?
I'm saying that's fake, and in 2 months, remember this clip. Somebody's gonna be like, yeah, we made that for our viral video portfolio that we're using to market to advertisers. I fucking guarantee you.
How do you fake that? What do they have, an animatronic kangaroo? Like, it's not CGI, right?
Right,
Dude,
he really did punch it.
Are you actually fucking with me? Like, they can make movies where, like, a big transforming robot alien sucks up a whole planet, and you're like, how can they make a realistic-looking kangaroo? The dog might not
And the
be
interaction
CGI.
of the fist and the kangaroo is complicated.
You guys are out of your fucking minds.
Real.
Like, actually.
Okay, you know what?
I think it's real.
Are part of Australian culture. They freaking eat the motherfuckers, for crying out loud.
I'm aware of
Why
this.
not learn how to box them too? They're a threat.
I'm just
You
saying,
gotta
this
learn
is,
when you're young.
it's gonna be just like that video where, like, the eagle swoops down and picks up the child and then drops it a little later, and everybody's like, you know, re forward, you gotta see this, re, and then, you know, like, a year later, the company was like, oh yeah, we did that. That was us. Everyone's like, come on, NL, come on. I'm not saying you can't believe it. You can believe that there's magic in the world. That doesn't bother me. I'm just saying,
Ryan.
I'm not gonna accept that it's real until 2 years from now if nothing has come out. And you know what? If I end up being wrong, then that's fine. But people are like, well, we're Australian. We do crazy shit all the time. Sure, that doesn't mean that this happened, though.
What if I were choking out Tomo, Ryan? What would you do?
I'd get on your ass. I'd stab you in the throat with a screwdriver.
Oh my god.
In 2 years, remind me, and I'll be like, you know what? My window has evaporated. I guess that was real. But I want like 1,500 times the credit. If a year from now people go, hey, check it out, this like viral marketing advertising agency has that kangaroo video on their portfolio, I want the credit.
What if Tomo was choking me out? Would you punch Tomo in the face?
Honestly, it's the same as like Rob getting into a fight. I would think that you probably did something to deserve it.
He would kill you just because he's like, no,
just to
it's
help
fine.
Tomo out of the jam.
Yeah.
By the way, apparently Captain Disillusionment already made a tweet about this.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
he says, look, if I made a video every time an Australian punches a kangaroo for holding a dog in a headlock, I'd have too many videos.
That doesn't mean it's real, though.
I think it does.
I mean, Australians have lied to me.
No,
before.
but everyone's like, you know, Australia's got lots of crazy animals. That doesn't mean that this video is real, though. It's like if you saw a video of like an Australian dude punching Galactus in the face, you'd be like, Australia's a crazy place.
You guys remember that video of the Australian guy when his girlfriend almost gets hit by lightning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Remember that one? And he says the funny noises. That one was fake.
Yes.
Wow. And
How could they
actually did
fake a
believe that.
lightning strike?
Well, no,
like,
that
did
one-
they
that
get a
one, I just
mocap
took that
suit
one.
on a bolt of lightning? Mankind has not progressed to the degree where we could fake a lightning strike.
But
I
it's not
have
very interesting.
definitive ruling and news on this information that we were just discussing.
No, I'm telling you,
Alright.
no news matters until 2
No,
years
this
from now.
does. Gazos, thank you for the 15 months. Says, I know the guy. He
Oh,
buys
come
fuel from the petrol station I work at. He's a very nice man who is worried about his dog. That's all.
There you go.
It's a
I mean,
very
that's
good bad
what
boy.
more do you need?
What more do you need than that? Thank you, Kangaroo Jack, for the $10 tip. Says, I just put another shrimp on the Barbie, but came back in time to catch you guys talking about that video. I filmed that hoax. The kangaroo is real, but the man is CGI.
All right, acceptable.
Nick, we've just
Yeah?
made a new meta. by
Oh
the way.
my god, I
Have you
didn't notice.
noticed that?
We double placed an item.
If you
What?
collude on placing an item,
What?
place them on top of each other. We have just created.
We don't even know what that means yet.
But what did you place there?
There's a platform, a moving platform, and a flower at the same time.
On the same position.
How have we never tried that before?
I don't
Not
know.
a clue how we've done that. Not done that.
We have created magic.
2, 1, go.
Oh, it didn't work.
I don't know. I was either too early or too late.
Just blow yours up. If you guys could
I could
get
tell.
a free tattoo of like the most amazing quality tattoo, what would you get?
The thing stopping me
Small
from
as
getting a
that.
tattoo is not the cost, although they can be expensive.
You
It's
should get a full sleeve on one arm of like eggs cooked in various ways.
honestly, one of the only reason I would get a tattoo is, you know, as I get older, get a little pudgier. And I think, like, if you got pudgy arms, a full sleeve is, like, a great way to hide that and look more attractive than you actually are.
And a great excuse to shave your arms.
That's also, I would have to get them ritualistically shaved.
I can't commit to anything in particular, so I just choose not to have any tattoos.
I can't think of anything that I would want to get as a tattoo.
Me either. I mean, the only thing that I've ever actually considered is getting like the full Triforce tattoo because I'm a nerd.
Yeah, but you know how many people have that?
Half-naked girls get thousands of upvotes, but how many for our boys in blue? What?
Oh,
At
That's
the final
bad.
moment.
I can barely commit to like, I don't know what I want to eat for dinner. I'm not gonna. Commit to
It
something
seems
for
like
my
you've
whole
kind of
fucking
made
life.
the same decision there a few times,
Yeah.
so...
Five Guys, man.
Five Guys, yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
You could get
Actually,
your
that's
favorite
fun.
anime waifu. Would you want that, maybe?
Oh yeah, that's Pony Dash.
Pony Dash, yeah.
Party Dash, is that the name?
Pony
I think
Dash! Did you guys know Keanu Reeves is Canadian?
Yeah,
Oh, God.
so Canadian. He almost went pro in the NHL. Why don't we
Oh,
get
yeah.
the Dragon Slayer doppelganger tattoos?
No.
Come on, Ryan. Come on, right guy.
I just can't think of anything I want on my body that long.
Do you think
I'm a
they
big
charge
DBZ
extra
fan,
to
too.
tattoo genitals or like weird body parts?
I would imagine
Wait.
so. Like, a lower back is so easy. You're like, it's flat, you know, relatively firm, easy enough. They just lay down, you're good. If you have to tattoo someone's balls, Like that takes more bedside
That's a
manner,
nightmare.
and there's wrinkles that you have to like
Oh,
think
God.
about how it's gonna work with the wrinkles. Like, I would be
Yeah.
amazed if it doesn't cost more.
Well, you gotta like batwing it, right? Surely, like you gotta like
do you
stretch it out.
do you stretch it out and then draw it, and then when it wrinkles up again, it looks normal, or do you want it to look normal when it's stretched?
Well, maybe you gotta like do some like
Oh.
logarithmic equations and like build it so that you draw it while it's stretched out,
Yeah.
and then like do the math and figure out how stretched out
I-
it has to be.
I'm pretty sure they have a clipboard for your sack that you like hook it into that keeps it stretched like the dentist does with your lips and gums.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they could just iron it first.
Even if you stretched out your sack though, the nuts are still gonna get in there and lump it all up.
People of the world,
Yeah.
stretch out your sack.
No,
Maybe they push them up into your body for a while.
that
if,
would kill you, wouldn't it?
They don't have the.
Does that kill you?
They don't have the
I don't think it
expertise
kills
for
you,
that. Come
actually.
on.
if
I mean,
ever go
like
to-
you gotta
Why
like
would
have
it kill
surgery
you?
to get. You gotta have surgery to get it out.
No,
don't you?
your balls go up in your abdomen. You just kind of rattle them around.
You just do some
That's
jumping
true.
jacks.
Then they drop out the bottom.
Tendy bendy it.
Do girls know that? Do girls know that sometimes, not often, but sometimes you can
Yeah.
lose a testicle inside of your body?
It goes up. You like push down on the bottom of your abdomen almost. Just to, like-
What goes up must come down.
If I ever go to prison, I'm getting a little nugget shaped tattoo for every nug I
No, bubble.
I thought you were gonna say you're gonna push your nuts up into your abdomen the whole time you're there.
Yeah.
I probably should do that too.
so somebody can't get them. You keep them safe.
I knew a dude in high school who lost 2/3 of a nut in a karate accident.
Oh,
That's why you practice breaking those boards, man. We knew a dude in high school who I'm not gonna name, but
Jeff Osborne?
No, he didn't go to my high
God
school.
damn it.
Oh, Jesus. He
This is tough.
he went to bed as one is wont to do, and just woke up, and he's like, "Wow, my nuts are in like incredible pain." Went to the emergency room, and they're like, "Yeah, I guess like while you were sleeping, you twisted one around like 360 degrees." So then he had to go into surgery so they could like untangle all the nut cords.
Good thing
Yeah.
you went though. It can take just 5 hours before you lose circulation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop. Puke.
I mean-
Stop.
Here's a question. Here's one of these famous 10% questions. Would you push a button for 10% more income, but you get a random tattoo somewhere of your choosing? So like,
yes.
you get to choose where it shows up. I almost feel like you don't get to choose where it shows up, but maybe you get to choose what the tattoo.
I mean, if you get to choose where it shows up, then absolutely.
If
And
I get to
can hit on
choose
my
where it
bundle.
shows up, I'm all in. If I don't get to choose what it is or where it shows up, no. Because there's no... I'm not taking a chance that they're gonna... Fate's gonna be like, it's a swastika on your forehead.
Well, how big is the tattoo?
It's also random.
Even if you have just a little swastika on your forehead, that's enough to make 10% of your income equal 0, I think.
Yes.
No, but I mean, like, okay, so then how much is 10% of your income compared to how long it would take to afford tattoo?
No, you can't get... Can't be removed.
Oh, it can't be removed.
You guys
Yeah,
are always
in good
going
faith,
for
you gotta
these...
keep it up.
You're dealing with a supernatural creature, and you're like, I'm gonna find the loophole that beats God. No! This isn't Bedazzled. This is real life. Yeah.
Wait, here's a real nice wrinkle. Hit random article on Wikipedia, that's your tattoo.
Oh, fuck. I gotta do it right now.
Do it.
Random article. Okay, my tattoo is actually surprisingly apt. List of Columbus Blue Jackets general managers.
Oh my god.
It's
On
pretty
your
good. There's
forearm.
only 4. There's
That's
only
not so
4.
bad.
That's not
Doug
bad.
McLean, Jim Clark, Scott Housen, and Jarmo Kekalainen. That's not so
Get it done
bad.
in that that live, love, laugh kind of thing that a lot of people do on their forearms.
All
but
right.
Just do it with their name.
So you would do that for
Fox.
10% income.
Fox has Gregory Anderson, the linguist. Gregory David Shelton Anderson is a director of the Living Tongues Institute for Endangered Languages and a leading specialist in Munda languages.
That's pretty cool.
Fox
There you
is
go.
a living
That's
tongue.
pretty good, yeah.
I am fine with that.
Who wants it next, Robert or Nicholas?
I don't care, go ahead.
All right, Nicholas. Mount Daniel.
Damn, Daniel!
Mount Daniel is the highest summit on the Cascade Range crest of Alpine Lakes Wilderness of the Central Washington, USA. That sentence makes no sense, but
Well, NLSS Circle Jerk Mad Karma, just like a picture of a mountain with Dan's face.
Yeah,
And then-
absolutely, yeah.
Rob,
Yeah, what am I?
you got Derive. Derive Zeitschrift für Stadtforschung is an Austrian science magazine on urbanism.
Nice.
All right.
That's not that bad.
I think we
Derive,
laid out pretty well.
the word derive would be a fine tattoo, I think. And here's,
Yeah, that's not so
Derriere.
bad.
finally,
Yeah, I mean,
Derive on your derriere.
here's Austin. The SS Cape Island. The SS Cape Island was originally laid down for commercial service in 1976, a Type C7 ship for the States Lines. You get a boat.
doesn't sound that bad either.
We're like a
did
weird
pretty
cult
well.
of strangely like corporate tattoos.
Rob's
Yeah,
is
no.
the best, I think. If you just had, like, in nice typeface derive, you'd be like, okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
It sounds like Bon Iver, like it's like a musician or something.
But Mount Daniel is also pretty good.
Yeah.
Do I get the words or do I get the picture?
I think you have to
That's
get a
a good
picture of a mountain with Dan Giesling's face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably be okay with that for 10% income.
I think honestly Nick's probably gonna do that at some point anyway.
Can I stack multiple tattoos from 10 more percent?
Do you want to take another game?
Yeah, double down. What's my
Okay.
second tattoo?
You have to, whatever
Yeah.
this is, you have to get this tattooed on the peak of the mountain.
Okay.
This one is Mulberg. Mulberg is a municipality in the Bern-Mittelland administrative district in the canton of Bern in Switzerland.
Alright, that's kind of lame, but sure. That's not bad.
It's all right. Yeah, maybe just into Mulberg.
That's just
kinda
weird
boring.
now. Like, okay, I'm gonna get one tattooed on myself as well. Get Up, Get Into It, Get Involved is a funk song recorded by James Brown. That's.
Oh, that sounds great.
I get all 4 of the Columbus Blue Jackets general managers and a tattoo of James Brown's face.
This is a great game. I like
give
it.
me mine. Give me another one. I
All
want
right, Rob's doubling down too.
20% income.
For Rob, Pamen fasciana, the chestnut leaf roller, is a moth of the Tortoridae family.
That sounds so cool.
Rob still has the
Rob's
coolest
winning.
tattoo because he gets he gets a stylized drawing of a moth that says derive. That's actually like maybe a little bit Tim Burton-y, but otherwise pretty okay.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I think you're ahead by far right now, Rob.
No.
Am I? Yeah, I know.
The only way you're not ahead is there a way you can pick a random body part and then we can find out where our tattoos went?
All right, you ready, Fox, for your next one?
Yeah, give it to me.
Did I Tell You is the 4th single released by the Spinto Band. You know what?
What?
That one you get to re-roll. That one's not very.
bullshit.
That one's just not very
No.
good.
I'll get Did I Tell You on the bottom of my belly with an arrow pointing down.
Oh, we got a random list.
Oh, all right. Random list of what? Body parts.
Body parts.
Oh, okay. All right. Do it. Do me first.
Yeah, do them.
So your first one, you have to get derive on your neck.
Okay.
And your
that's all right.
moth goes on your shoulder.
It's not that bad.
That's not bad. Honestly, I'd want the moth on like my arm.
Your two go on your lower leg and your toenail.
Oh.
That's what I got.
Do I just
What
have
was
to
your
like put a
second one?
sticker on my toenail every morning? Of a...
Columbus Blue Jackets and James Brown.
Your blue jackets, you're not gonna like where they go.
Oh no! Do they go on my Blue Jackets?
They go on your teeth.
Dude, that I actually kind of like the idea of having like a
One letter.
facade of each Columbus Blue Jackets general manager on my top 2 and bottom 2 front teeth.
And your second tattoo goes on your chest.
That's the James,
Oh,
James Brown on the
man.
chest. That's not that bad.
And it fills your chest. It's not like a small.
I was imagining
Oh,
that.
dude, could you shave your fucking chest hair so that it's the hair of James Brown?
I
That would
easily
be
kind
kinda
of
laser
did.
it
I
off.
promise. you.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
I also forgot what mine were, but mine go on my breast and nipple.
Wow, I really came out ahead on this.
Yeah.
You won in every facet, Rob.
Yeah.
Here's Dan's 2 tattoos. First is Tom Brownlees, an Australian rules footballer who played with Geelong in the Victorian Football League.
All right.
And also Semiahmu Secondary School in South Surrey, British Columbia. Congrats, Dan.
Where does he get to put him?
Eyelid for number 1.
Nice.
Second one, fist.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So he's got a school on his fist, and what did he have as the
The
first one?
Arthur meme when I think of a fist tattoo.
An Australian rules footballer. You should play 10 clicks to Hitler on the NLSS sometimes. I'm actually too good at that game. It's where you start with a random article on Wikipedia, and you try to get to the article on Adolf Hitler within 10 clicks. It's surprisingly easy. Let's do it right now. Carl Peters, jurist, was a German expert in criminal law.
You've got that.
I will click on German. And then I will scroll down to Nazi Germany, Adolf Hitler.
All right.
Easiest
Wow.
3 clicks, easiest of my entire life.
There's been a lot of hashtags in the past couple of days that we were doing old Ultimate Chicken Horse here.
It is Twitter. It's about birds and hatching things.
Yeah.
What were the hashtags?
When she puts her nuts on your family jewels.
Oh yeah, you just put her nuts on the family jewels.
Hashtag Rob Filter.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good one.
I didn't see any of those actually.
I got a lot of McKinley moments.
That's not okay.
That's old
I didn't get any.
school.
I didn't get like.
That was
any.
like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I got a lot
Yeah.
of McKinley moments.
Why didn't you? Run
Yes!
You making tea?
That's a teapot, dude.
That was a teapot, dude.
This isn't easy though. You got a lot of road to make up.
Whoop, whoop. You got hit so many times
Whoop.
on my screen.
Whoop.
Whoop, look, them style.
You're panicking. Bring it down. Bring it
I'm
down,
not
Ryan. Bring it down.
I'm not
Bring it
panicking.
down.
Whoop.
So much panic in his
Ryan,
voice
bring it
right
down.
now. Did you hear how panicked is Morty? How could you make like a planet coaster like themed, like a ride themed around Steven Stamkos? Is there any way that you can kind of fake a puck?
You want
Like, how
to
do
ride inside of a puck?
No, oh, that would be pretty dope. But no, I mean like.
And then he slap shots him across the...
No, I think Nick has the right
That'd be
idea.
awesome.
You know, the cars are themed around hockey pucks, and then it's like the launch is a stick slapping you, but it's just a simulation. Otherwise, you know, you'd get fucking
Neck
cussed.
snap.
Yeah,
Yeah, but what I
you'd
mean
be
is like,
done.
how could you make a stick slap you though?
You
Like
just
a-
have to make it look like it's slapping you, but it's actually not.
Well,
I don't think
but
we ever established how she can slap. We still don't
How
know.
can
Oh, no.
I think the video establishes how she can slap, and that's like honestly some outdated and maybe not objective gender roles. As much as I hate to bring that up here, she only got to slap because of the fact that she had people backing her up.
Well, I think that's the only reason anybody can slap, really.
No,
You can
but
slap
like
whoever you want.
that dude slapped, and then he
Oh,
got
yeah.
slapped.
Well, that's fair. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
All of these are gettable.
I know.
They're going to be regrettable in a moment.
Oh, this is a big load.
No!
Listen, you gotta stop orgasming while we play Ultimate Chicken.
He loves
like-
coins. It's his one vice.
He's talking about finishing and is too
Can we
soon.
talk
and-
about how in Electric Relaxation by a Tribe Called Quest, Q-Tip says, "Shorty, let me tell you about my only vice. It has to do with lots of lovin' and it ain't nothing nice." What's not nice
Okay.
about it,
There's
Q-Tip?
more. There's
I know,
one more.
I know.
Oh,
I've-
finished
You
his
go
load.
all the way there and then don't get the last one that's actually relatively easy. That's the worst part, is that it was one of the easier ones.
So what kind of loving isn't nice?
Exactly.
Well, maybe he's into some Dom shit and he hasn't really, flown that by her.
He hasn't flumped it.
That's
Yeah.
nice if it's
He hasn't
like,
flumped her
consensual,
mumpkin
though,
in a
right?
while.
No, well, that's what I mean. But like, he's just letting her know that like
He
you know,
plans to flump her mumpkin soon.
he's gonna flump her mumpkin hopefully while she likes it, not whether she likes it or not.
It'll
Yeah.
be just after she finishes
Yeah.
enjoying it. She'll flump her mumpkin more because he likes it then.
Yeah.
Doing it now doesn't absolve you. It just goes to show how easy it would have been.
I don't know. I mean, like, I'm putting on a clinical performance here.
Is it just me or do we talk about sex a lot?
I mean, like, not that much.
It's
We
food and
hardly
sex,
talk about it
man.
at
We
all.
just do the two things of life and we talk about it. Is it?
I mean, we do have penises, in fairness.
Will the nut
Great
challenge
food.
ever go away? Like, are we done now? Everyone's done.
Yeah, I
with
think
it.
we're done.
Dan,
Bear won.
Dan-
It's over.
Dan, yeah.
Dan's not gonna
Dan's
do
not
it,
gonna do
though.
it. He has a child.
There's no other food challenges that I want to do. I saw a food challenge after I did the onion challenge.
Oh, that one was great.
Yeah, that was a real bad one. That hurt. Well, essentially what it was is like I was playing Isaac, and every time I took damage, I would take a bite, like a big bite out of a raw onion.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds extremely unpleasant.
It was also a moldy onion.
What?
So that was...
The moldy onion.
Well,
That
'cause he
wasn't
has a
part of the
friend who tells him
challenge.
it's okay to eat mold all the time.
Oh, Dennis.
No.
Yeah.
That's true. No, it was mainly because I thought my onions were good and I had to do the challenge, and turns out that they weren't.
I
and so
had to do the challenge.
well, this was in the days in which I would upload an Isaac video every day, weird, right?
And I don't need a jacket. There's no way you can get that coin.
Maybe if you. No.
Yeah, you tried. You
Points!
tried.
I'll take my voice points.
There's no other way to go about that. I could die
There is
getting the
no
coin.
other way to go.
You can never beat him.
Oh.
You guys like Oh Brother Where Art Thou?
Yeah.
It's a movie, right?
You know, I thought it was trash the first time I watched it, and then I watched it again, and I kind of liked it.
I kind of understand that actually.
I
with that
don't really
film.
understand why I changed my mind either. It just happened.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of get you with that, because, like, you don't... I can imagine, like, if you were watching it not expecting to think about it. If you watch that film not expecting to think about it, then you're like, that's kind of bad. But it actually has a good deal of depth.
Right. Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
How the
well,
fuck-
he's
wait.
not in it.
How'd you get 3 coins? You okay?
That's like that scene in Silence of the Lambs when like the lady's screaming at the bottom of the well, and then he tries to imitate the scream, and he like pulls
yeah.
his shirt out so it looks like boobies, and he's like, "Ah! Ah!"
Demented movie, man. It's so messed up.
Yeah, it's
Good
pretty
movie.
fucked up.
Yeah, but it had like really cool visuals, and it was very Silent Hillish,
Fuck
like
you.
super messed up.
Yeah, fuck you.
Wait, the coin's still there. Nobody
It
get
was
it.
a red coin.
Nobody get it. We've made a red coin.
Whoa! You have to get, you have
We
to
gotta
get
make 8 of those.
Yeah, you gotta get 8 of them, then you get a star.
If it's gettable. It's oh my god! Shut it down.
Wait, what happened?
Fucking down.
What the hell?
What happened, dude?
Fucking down.
Don't you end
Make
yet.
a red coin.
That's amazing.
I'll follow you to the ends of the earth.
That's
like bonus points?
amazing.
Oh my god.
Dude, have we found the Easter egg? That's how you do it. You gotta
This
get 8
game
of those.
keeps on giving us new bonuses.
Should we also let him get first points?
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
fine.
it didn't matter.
Oh, I wanted it to be like a red bar and it be the
Dude,
double.
that would be amazing.
You know, surf. You're not worth
Worth what?
Murph.
Anything?
You don't surf, you're not worth Murph.
Well,
Wow.
Go.
oh,
3.
so
It's
hard.
been so long. Think I should be going.
Do we want a point on this fucker? Or
No, keep going, extend
Yeah, keep
it.
it going. Yeah.
Like a hood
But
ornament.
You put a you can attach the flower. Yeah,
I don't give a shit about the flower.
All right, I'm gonna look, Jack, I'm flying.
Oh my god, I love it. Oh my god.
I feel like a hero.
This is the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
Dude, we actually made a boat out of the surfboard. Can we make the mast next?
We don't play this game by the
Yo, we're actually building
Dude,
Titanic. I'm gonna ice
look.
it up.
It does.
Oh, this store sticks now. What the?
Oh yeah. It's
Let us out.
I got punched like a kangaroo on prom night.
Why would you pull the flower? The flower did not buy a ticket. That is a stowaway.
That's what I was trying to say earlier.
The flower is Jack. That's who the flower is. And now we gotta build.
Yeah,
what's her face? We gotta build the lady. Oh, you gotta put a coin
Wait,
at the
why
bottom
would
of
the
the
flower
ocean.
be Jack and not Rose?
We gotta build Rose.
Yeah, I
Rose?
like
Yeah,
this.
And that's the coin. There is the thing that she throws into the
That's
water
her
at the end of the
sapphire
movie.
necklace.
I like that there's a loading dock now.
I love the backstory.
Oh,
to
I
our
got
ship.
punched.
Oh fuck. Oh Jesus.
This is actually great.
Yeah, no,
It really is
This
a
is
boat.
actually really cool.
It's a beautiful thing that we've created.
I'd love to roof it. I like to roof. I'm gonna blow this all up, so I don't know why you put that.
Why are you doing
Because this is not conducive to our nautical adventure.
Yeah, but then it also like makes it
flower
like
have to
super
go?
easy. No, that's Jack.
Oh,
He can't
Dude,
blow
blow
up
Jack
until the
the
end of
hell
the
up.
movie.
Get
He
rid of
can't
it.
blow up till
Blow
the end
him
of the
up,
movie.
yes.
Oh my
Yes.
god. You killed Jack.
Get him off our ship.
Died anyway.
Let us
Goddamn
in.
stowaway.
Let us in.
What? No!
Well, how did it do
This is how
that?
The Irish felt.
No, Austin, no!
You motherfucker.
You're not allowed to go back.
Neither of the doors were connected. Postmortem. He's done it.
Yeah.
Oh, up and around, up and around.
What is that?
Oh yeah, we're making
Yeah,
no
yeah,
one.
One of those?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we gotta-
Yeah. Oh shit.
No problem, man. No
Oh,
problem.
come
Oh God!
All right. We're getting there though. We're getting there. We're getting to the boat.
This is amazing.
This is really good.
Near, far, wherever you are.
And I know that my heart
will go on.
Oh, fuck my.
Okay.
Once
Canada's best
more, you open
Let us out.
the door.
Oh,
I got out. Ha ha! Is there another coin?
What?
Oh, you're going back for the sapphire. He's fucking James Cameron.
This is how they started the movie. They were going submersible to find the sapphire necklace.
That was way less exciting than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Clever endeavor, can you let us change the coin to be blue so we can live out our true role-playing adventure?
also,
They
can you
already-
let us in?
Can you just turn it into
What?
a sapphire
Where's the-
necklace?
Oh, yeah, it's a surfboard.
What?
Well,
Wait,
you're gonna
what's
make
the
an
problem?
iceberg. You get
you
dashed on the rocks over here.
Nick, do you see the surfboard?
Yeah, surfboard's there. It's just kind of squished.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's back.
It's back.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh no!
I got
Oh, it's fine.
confused.
I gotta go through the door. Oh, I made it.
There's ice in the cabin.
Yeah. Well, it gets. There's an iceberg. It gets cold, and Jack can't hold on to that wooden board, even though there's like 30 wooden boards all over the place, like right in the water. Yes,
It's because men don't survive in the cold as well as ladies do.
That's a point.
Oh, good level though. I seriously
don't-
think like my neighbor's baby like took a shit outside of our apartment door.
What?
It smells so bad. What in the world happened? Even
You
the
got a
cat-
neighbor
Maybe
baby
your
to worry
cat took a
about?
shit.
The cat, no, the cat is like looking under the door. Like what? It smells
cat
so bad.
Smells the shit and wants to go hit it.
I wish you quit it.
It is foul smelling.
That's a
Does your neighbor have a
foul.
baby?
I don't know, but it's the only logical explanation.
It's the only one I got.
Like, I'm smelling my garbage can.
Not much of a baby. I never seem to get the luck.
It's not my garbage can. My garbage can. My garbage
This is
can
actually
smells
difficult.
like coffee grounds and granola bars. You smell that, Kate? Why does my room smell like rotten cabbage? It's like
Not my
this vent leads to like a baby's diaper house or something.
There's a house.
How's a baby's diaper house?
Cleaned his bone.
It smells so bad. It's like a baby that was only.
Fermented.
Well,
A fermented baby?
I think they're the
Smell like
ones who make
fermented
the
baby?
smell. It's the only plausible explanation. Maybe a dog took a dump, or maybe it like fucked a durian or something. Like
Maybe it took a dump in a durian.
What's the worst thing you've ever smelled in your life?
Your mom's vag.
yeah,
Wow, you got him. Do you hate the
say a
smell
hobo
of garbage
yes.
more than the smell of shit?
Yeah.
I think I would rather
Yeah,
smell shit than garbage.
But like, what if it's like, because there's like your own shit, which like smell, you don't really care about that smell, right? Unless you take
No, I care about it quite a bit.
No, I'm with Austin. I don't care about that smell as much as many others.
But
Well,
like when you walk into like a public restroom and that guy, you know him, took a shit and it smells
Oh,
like
Greasy
fucking
Harry.
the end of the earth.
Yeah.
I just remember like rancid garbage in the summer, like piling it into the car.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Yo,
song.
right.
That's a fucking awful thing. Completely awful.
I forgot.
But like, I think I still don't like shit even more.
I think I would rather eat shit than eat garbage. I'll take it even like one step
No.
further. I would be very unhappy to eat either. I want to.
I'm sorry if you were eating while watching this.
Yeah.
Well, like garbage is
No,
so.
It depends on the type of garbage because garbage comes
Yeah,
in
'cause-
many different types.
You
Yeah.
can have so many different types of garbage.
Like if this was like, well, I threw out a Big Mac an hour ago in its paper.
That's
give
not
me
bad
the Big
at
Mac.
all. Yeah.
But if it's
Yeah,
like
all paper garbage is
You're,
nothing.
you're in the dump and like you've got the excess food from McDonald's.
they're
You
like
gotta throw out.
we're gonna get a bulldozer to dig like 6 months deep into the landfill and just give you a spoonful down there. I'd be like, I think I would rather eat the shit.
I think I'd rather eat that though because what
Yeah,
if it's so
well-
like broken down by bacteria?
I
that
don't
it's,
know, like
it's
they
penicillin
both
by then.
probably would kill you.
It's good for you.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. They both probably kill you, right?
What is more likely to kill you?
No,
I
shit
guess?
probably wouldn't kill you. It would just make you ill.
How much shit do you need to eat to die?
I don't know.
Can we just talk about how
That's
dumb that fucking question is?
Completely fair. Now this is the episode that people are gonna. This is the part of the episode that people are gonna hate. Because on the internet, you could be like, hey, who would you rather shoot in the head? You know, this person or this person? If you go, conjure an image of poop in your head. People go, oh, that's gross! I got no problem looking at a dick.
You got no problem with? I mean,
It's
I don't have a
fine.
huge
It's
problem with it, but it's like, I don't want to see one if I'm not looking to see one.
You know, I wouldn't seek like pictures of dicks out.
Yeah.
But if I was like, if I was waiting for like a train and there was an ad that had a picture of a dick, I'd be like, sure, whatever, Calvin Klein.
I'm never really in the mood to see dicks, to be totally honest. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that, but me personally, I never really get in the mood for it.
I'd rather see a dick any day than like
Right.
the back of somebody's balls.
Oh,
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
of somebody's balls.
I don't know what it is about that. It's like a trash bag hanging down.
See, I don't think there's a problem with the balls.
It's the back of the ball
They're
specifically.
just like
You'd
they're
rather
just,
see balls than a
The
dick.
balls are funny.
Yeah, I don't know how you would rather see.
The balls are funny.
The balls are pretty funny. I mean,
They're
I'll
like
give you that.
a joke, honestly. Like,
They are
your
like a
balls are
joke. Yeah, maybe you're trash.
come on now, we're all
Got
friends here.
Yeah, I mean, the balls are like the wrinkly old man. Like, they're the Master Roshi if your genitals were the Dragon Ball Z ensemble.
So what's
What
the dick
would be the
then?
Piccolo in that then?
Yo, the dick is definitely the Goku.
Yeah, dick is Goku, no doubt.
All right, let's do the whole cast, starting at the beginning.
Well, now
Okay.
we're out of parts here, aren't we? Like-
No, Piccolo's the veins. He's the veiny dude.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
What about Vegeta? Oh, he's the hair along the
yeah,
side of the shaft.
definitely.
Yeah, Vegeta's definitely the hair. Yamcha is the gooch.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
no
gonna
doubt.
say.
He's definitely the gooch.
Specifically
I
a
was thinking
seated
it was-
gooch.
I
Yeah.
thought it was the part where your nuts connect to the bottom of your dick.
You talking
The
about
extra
rib?
flesh that
Oh,
you can
yeah.
like pull out.
What?
That's kind of a Yamcha to me.
Yeah,
Extra flesh you can pull out?
it's a little ball ridge. You got a little ridge under your balls, like it's a Klingon's head. What?
Yeah,
It's not.
the extra. It's not like a lot. It's just a little extra strip.
What?
Have you never looked under your balls before?
I don't think I have that.
Okay, let's check right now. Everyone, check your balls.
Maybe I had it removed as a youngster?
They can't do that. All the
I don't think
all
you
the
can
ball
do
juice
that.
flops out and it shoots all
Well,
over
they
the
just
floor.
straight up castrate you at that point when you go to that far.
You guys didn't
Yeah.
have that done? I got my first sex ed lesson in 4th grade.
That's insane.
Canadians know what's up.
Yeah.
There was a videotape where an old African-American man by the name of Blue talked about, I swear to God, talked about, you know, what it means when your pee-pee gets hard. That was our first sex ed class.
That's my favorite sentence of all time.
Hashtag I'd eat shit or hashtag I'd eat garbage.
Give me some hashtag Blues Clues about what it means to get hard.
We'll see you next time. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Ultimate Chicken Horse.
You did like 3 episodes.
17 years.
In your throat, a
We did
little
this
ultimate
exact
chicken horse.
intro literally like 3 episodes ago.
Well, what's your range? Like, how high can you go?
About,
He might be
about
up
this
there.
high.
That's it?
Yeah,
How low can you go?
pretty much right here.
down low. No, you went lower just a second ago.
Just listen to Rob. He does the whole range every time he says anything.
Adrian. You start talking a little high, you're gonna be angry, Sylvester. Oh, Adrian.
Oh! You almost got pooched.
Get pooched, son. Woof woof.
Whoa, that's offensive.
That's gonna be our new thing for this episode.
Is that it? That's the thing?
Get pooched, son.
So I knew this guy who was, like, the worst. And
Ooh, Robert.
and he talked like a surfer on crack, meaning that like his accent was like it's like "Chaw, bro," you know, like I'm just like a surfer, except he would speak really fast. So it'd be like, "Chaw, what's going on, man? How's it going? Like, how you doing? How you feeling good? Are you feeling how's it hanging, man? How's it hanging?" So
Is he
anyway,
on
so that was
meth?
him. Yeah, probably. I mean, he looked like it. I'm illustrating that he's a tool. He goes to fucking England for 2 weeks, comes back with a British accent.
Yeah, that is true.
You know people like that who go to a foreign country and they're like, yeah, well, you know, I just picked it up and I couldn't you know, I just it just naturally happened.
It's so culturally malleable. Anything can happen.
I've never been to Australia, but I might know something about that.
Ah, that's a good point.
I know about
That Sammer doesn't do anything.
punch and ruse.
Josh got British for a while. I remember that.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, but he was living there for like a while,
He was
wasn't he?
living in Australia, but he turned British.
The whole time we were doing the roundtable podcast today, I just was deciding in my head whether or not I should ask Edmund McMillan what his favorite song from the life of Pablo was. So I saw Dan say that, and I had a feeling like Dan would really love it if I said that to him.
Chat was very quick to tell me, because I was streaming at the time, that he eats fish and chips with his hands.
Yeah, I heard about that. Somebody said, okay, and apparently he roasted you super hard, Ryan.
I wouldn't say he roasted me super hard.
What did he do?
He was like, why wouldn't you? It's a fried piece of food like a French fry. And then I elegantly explained to him the difference between battered and breaded. And he said,
He roasted you.
you know what? That's a good point. I, agree to disagree.
Roasted you hard.
I don't know if he said I agree.
I feel like that ended in not the way that it did, but
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say it has ended yet, is the thing. It's a developing story.
I gotta think that at least 5% of the things that we say on all of our media outputs are like just totally nonsensical.
I honestly wish that we could like somehow like make a compilation of all the things Dan has said in our Skype conversation and see if anybody can make out like anything of any comprehensible.
Right.
That's a good point.
And the way I look at it, like, I spend all day normally outside of talking to you guys, saying things that mostly make rational sense. And this is the time when I get to say whatever I want and kind of use language to bend to my own will.
Yeah, we gotta do like some ODB, you know, stream of consciousness shit, dog.
I find that enjoyable. I feel like other people enjoy it too. It's just like, just let it go.
Snake, Bamone, Apple, Red.
No, that's not exactly what I mean, but that's fine too.
I mean, we could do that. You guys want to do some stream of consciousness stuff?
Consonants?
Stream of incontinence?
You guys want to scream incontinence in the streets of LA?
What's so wait, stream of conscience? What do you just like
Stream
talk?
of consciousness.
Yeah, you just say things. It's a psychological exercise.
All right, just up the top of the dome piece. Here we go. Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from the dog, no smog. Mama cooked a breakfast with no hog. I got my grub on, but didn't pig out. Finally got a call from a girl I wanna dig out. Hooked it up for later as I hit the dough, thinking will I live another 24. I gotta go, cause I got me a drop top. If I hit the switch, I could make the ass drop. Had to stop at a red light, looking in the mirror, not a jacker in sight. And everything was alright. I got a beat from Kim, and she can do it all night. We're just gonna keep going here, huh?
Did you? Was that?
I was very
was that
impressed
where
by
you
up,
freestyle?
or-
Like, yeah, did you just freestyle that?
That was an original off the top of the dome.
No.
Yep.
That was very impressive, frankly.
That was like one
It
of the
kind of
best.
sounded, honestly, like an atmosphere thing. Like you were kind of I kind of felt like an atmosphere song.
No, it was completely original and not influenced by anything.
Okay.
Actually.
All right, so there's.
I'm
all right.
beginning to be suspicious now.
No,
it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's-
Whoa!
well, there's a coin there, Nick. If you get out of the silo.
I love how he freestyles like that, just like out of nowhere.
Wait, but he didn't though.
What are you talking about?
Wait, did you? I thought you did. Wait,
I'm very
He
confused.
just
I
said
don't
he
know.
freestyled it.
but then
Well,
he said
then
it
he
was the
said he
lyrics
did.
to "Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas."
Well, no, it was. Well,
Come
it's
on.
definitely not.
Say that, but
No, but he also did say that like it's completely original in a facetious tone, implying
What are you
that
talking
they
about?
wasn't completely original.
Look, chat's gonna know, Ryan, so we'll know eventually. You gotta come up with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
you gotta
come
up with us.
you gotta
Come up with us.
dude, you just gotta come up with us. That's what you gotta do.
Oh my
That's also not what stream of consciousness is either. That's just freestyle rapping.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Stream of consciousness is just saying the words that come into your mind.
All right, Nick, why don't you go?
Because I don't have a rap.
To be fair, you did completely outclass what any of us could possibly do.
Yeah,
That was
that's
actually
that's
freestyle.
true. I mean, I could, you know,
Like, I
fuck all
thought
the
that you were
glamours
just
and
rhyming
glitch.
and that
I
you
plan
were-
to get rich. I'm from New York. Never was a fan of the Knicks, and I'm all about
Really?
expanding my chips.
We do a lot of videos together.
You can stop there. I'm already impressed, honestly. I just like, I thought Ryan was rhyming. I thought you were just rhyming. I didn't think you were trying to make any sense. But then, like, everything tied together.
When the hog thing happened, it
This-
was like, oh my god.
Yeah, it was like, Mom, where's the? We're not having like ham.
There's
with
no
our
ham or
breakfast."
bacon tonight.
Well, it's
Yeah.
because
this morning.
when I wrote that lyric just now in my head, I had recently converted to Islam, and
Right.
Okay, so what is
This
what
is like Tupac then? Is that what we're getting at here? Was it, I don't know. I see, because maybe I don't follow a lot of West Coast rap. Is this someone that I know and I would be very ashamed if I didn't know who it was?
yeah, probably.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just more disappointed that it wasn't you, honestly. I want to make a bet with Ryan where the losing bet for him is he has to play Undertale, but I don't know what I'd be able to offer.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
You
like-
gotta lick the devil's toe.
I was thinking like 30,000 American dollars.
Wow.
Well, you proposed the bet. I'm not making it fair. I'm making it good for me.
Well, you got to make it fair for me.
You want as much as winning an esports freaking contest?
Yeah, that's a little out of my power, man. I mean,
You got to pay me above market wage.
I'll give you a Kindle Fire.
Oh, it's absolutely not worth it.
That's above like world wage, though. Like $30,000.
Take it or leave it.
Year. What's the world average wage for a year?
Probably like 1,500 American dollars.
okay, but
Amazing.
what would the game be though? Like, what would we do for the bet?
You gotta blow each other, and whoever
Rob.
comes first.
Whoever comes first to what?
I would definitely.
I don't know. That's
Wins?
Whether it's first or last, I could be Ryan on that.
What? I don't know what to think about that.
Are you saying you have a lot of seminal control?
I have a lot of control.
That's something I never wanted to know about.
Oh no!
Never in my life did
You're
I think
implying you would not ejaculate in his mouth quickly.
Yeah, but NL's head game is crazy. Nope.
Anywhere.
Sometimes when I hear what Rob says, I think back to when I was 25, and I'm like, nope, that's just Rob. There was probably there was probably a time where I would be like, yep, that's what I was like back then. But it was not 25.
You guys like breaking through to the other side? Break on through to the other side? Break
No.
on through.
I like at the end of the song when he's like, eh.
Under my umbrella, Ella,
What's in
Ella.
your head?
There's a
That's
lot of
it.
songs that do that.
Was that one song from like the 90s? That's all you get.
Oh, okay. Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba.
Yep, that was it. You got it. God, I'm thinking
Anything, please.
Literally anything. Like you
Well,
told us
because
the
when I'm
song.
thinking about it, I'm thinking about like, do you believe
About
in
love.
life after
That's
love?
Cher's Life After
I know
Love.
that's Cher, yeah, but that's the thing. It's like that's not the one I'm thinking of.
Well, why don't you share the one you are thinking of,
Because I
Rob?
can't think of it. Let's break through Rob's mind.
Yeah.
It kind of feels to me like Rhythm is a Dancer.
Okay,
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's that kind. It's like a a
Is that
house
What Is Love?
dance.
Hey.
No, I don't think that's
wait,
it.
what is the rhythm of this dancer? I don't know that. I probably know it, but I don't know it by name.
It's a true romance.
Yeah. You can feel it everywhere.
It's
But
the
in the
rhythm
90s.
of the night.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Oh fuck,
How
he's done it.
the fuck?
You cut through Rob's brain. You unflooded me.
Why are we all so good at different weird ways of getting the things we're thinking of? We do it all the time.
Well, I'm good at it because I'm married, so I have to do that shit all the time. And Kate does it all the time to me.
Yeah, good save, man. Good save.
Well, no, I'll be like, she'll be like, what is this song from like the year 2004? And I'll be like, it's probably Hoobastank's The Reason. And she's like, how did you know? And then I'll be like, what am I supposed to do today to not die? And she's like, oh, you should consume food and water. Ah, that's the one.
Oh yeah.
It is the rhythm of the night. The night. And every night. It is the rhythm of the night. It's just like, it keeps doing that over and over.
Okay, here's a weird game that might be terrible, but I just thought of
Okay,
it.
yeah, let's do it.
We need to take
I'm
the
ready.
chorus of songs and get from one song to another using only choruses that have one word shared. So it's like, we need to get from in the middle of the night to walk this way.
Okay.
In the middle of the night, I was walked this way.
That was really easy.
I don't know if that really worked there, to
Can
be
you give us
honest.
a harder one, Austin?
I think
That's
that
the
works.
chorus, though. The chorus is at the link. You went to the verse there, didn't you?
Who cares?
Oh, come
I don't
on.
think so. What's
I
the
don't know,
chorus
it's-
for walk this way? Is it not walk this way?
Walk this
Walk this way. Yeah, I mean that's the chorus, right? Like this, it can't.
What did you said in the middle of the night? Walk this way.
Yeah.
Wait.
In the middle of the night, I was walking this way.
But that's not what he says. He says, "I've been talking in my sleep."
No, I think he says walking.
No, he says walking this way.
He says, "I've been talking in my sleep." That's the lyric.
No,
If
he's
you
walking
remember the song.
through the valleys on D or something like that. He was walking. He was walking.
Walking
Yeah.
so deep.
In the middle of the night,
In the middle of the
I
night.
was talking in my sleep.
He was talking in his sleep. In
In
little lady,
Well, that is on me.
where the dime is on the
There's something to something.
Well, something to something.
Ding,
ding a ding ding.
ding, ding, ding,
And Scooby Doo beep.
What the fuck is? Okay, I hate Google because I look at the
middle
lyrics.
of the night.
Oh, I
I've been
hate you
walking
so
in the-
much.
In the middle of the. I've been walking in the middle of the.
Because I go walking in my that's
Classic Jilly
Walking in my
Bowl.
sleep.
I guess not the chorus, the title of the song is what I meant.
River of Dreams, Dream On.
Dream On.
Walking on the Sun, Walk This Way.
Get from All Star to Hotel California.
All Star. David Bowie's Starman.
Okay.
Man, I feel like a woman. Girl, you'll be a woman soon. California Girls.
Yeah, but then you have to go to hotel.
They're
Hotel
undeniable.
California.
Fine, fresh, fierce. You got them on lock.
Then yeah, Hotel California.
Can we agree this game's good now?
All right, go from Danny Boy to Rhythm is a Dancer.
The theme from Boy Meets World.
Not right.
It does not count. Danny Boy, he was a skater boy. Then you have he was.
I
No,
thought it was
he
just
was
Skater
is
Boy.
not
It's
in
just
the
Skater
title.
Is it not? He was a skater boy. Or is it
No!
Skater Boy?
It's just
Skater
Skater
Boy.
Boy BOY. It's not even spelled the same.
so I
Skater
figured
spelled
that.
SK8R,
Eight.
so good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny Boy.
Okay.
Danny California.
Okay. Danny California. What's that song?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
It's called Danny California.
Danny
He's
California is undeniable. I went past
Okay,
the
wait. Then it becomes tough.
Well, Hotel California, maybe? Then from Hotel?
You
Boys,
probably
feel like
do
we're just
something
doing
with
Californias
more
a lot.
words. You just need more words than two.
Yeah.
You need to get to like a
I
song that
had
has a
it.
lot of words in it.
I think Boy, there's gotta be an easier Boy song.
No, I can get there. Danny Boy. Danny California.
California Girls?
Stop.
Girls just want to
No, wait, yeah. Yes, okay.
Girls just sound
No,
like
stop! Danny Boy. Danny California. And then what did you say, Austin? California Girls?
California Girls.
Tom Petty's American Girl.
Okay.
Boys and Girls in America.
gone from there to there!
Kids in America.
Okay, Kids in America.
Whoa.
In the rhythm? Oh, wait. Rhythm in the... Isn't that what it is? In?
Rhythm is a dancer. Is what
Okay,
it
use
is.
in.
Are there like 7 songs that exist?
It
We
doesn't
always
matter
keep-
how many it takes.
Rhythm is a dancer is where we're headed.
Kids in America.
Yeah.
American Woman.
You are not helping. I am lost in a mind
The
palace.
kids are
right now.
alright. The kids are alright.
Right.
You just need to get to is. Actually,
No,
get
you
to
can't do is. It's too easy.
Kids are alright. Alright now. Now...
Well, we got to work backwards. So rhythm is a dancer. Probably you're gonna go to something like
Dancing Queen.
Well, I was.
Well,
thinking,
can you do that though? Can you go from dancer to dancing queen, or does it have to be dancer?
maybe? I think you should get like half points.
Okay, so Tiny Dancer.
Yeah, there you go. Or private
lost-
dancer.
What other tiny songs are there?
I want to take this game back. We're on the kids are alright. We made it that far. I don't know how we got there. but
There's been a lot of lateral moves on the way.
Kids are alright. all right now. Well, no, that's all right now, not all right now, so I can't do that. Fuck.
Babies are all.
The kids are all right.
Is there a song "Rhythm of the Night"?
Yeah. It is the rhythm of the night.
Oh right.
Oh, that's
okay,
how we
yeah.
got there.
That's
yeah.
what we started on.
Figured out
We
the
originally
song.
started the thing. Yeah. That's a...
What?
Oh fuck.
Why don't we do this with video game titles? I think I could probably help more with that.
Okay. Start with Naruto Shippuden. Maybe we gotta start with like training wheels. You know, go a little bit easier on there, like.
Start at Naruto Shippuden and end at Rhythm as a Dancer.
You gotta
Now
find the
that
link
would
that has
be-
a video game movie, and then find a movie that's based off a song. Okay,
Well,
let's
let's do
try.
something easier.
Okay,
Let's do something
American
easier.
Pie and China Grove.
That
That might be too hard to. Okay.
no. That's not too bad.
Were you gonna
'Cause
get,
can there-
Grove
you-
or China?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
well, you
China
get
Grove.
China Girl, David Bowie's China Girl,
Oh, okay.
right? And then all you need is Girl.
Wait, did we start on American Woman?
What do we
No,
start
we're
on?
on American Pie.
American
American
Pie,
Pie.
American Woman, Girl, You'll Be a Woman Soon. China
Yeah.
Girl, China Grove.
There you go.
Okay,
Wow.
Easier, yeah. Okay, Money for Nothing and Drift Away.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Money for Nothing. Money Talks by AC/DC.
Okay.
Talk is cheap.
Talk is cheap. And then where are we going?
Yeah, where's the end? Where are
We're
we
going
heading
to Drift Away.
Drift Away.
Talk is cheap. Talking about playoffs. Now this is actually going to be
Do
the
the
worst.
meme edition.
This
Yeah,
is going to
the
be the
meme
worst
ones.
received episode we've ever done. I'm just going to be honest with you right off the bat.
Yeah, this is gonna be the worst one. You're right.
You work backwards. You go like, you know.
That's what you say
I
when
mean,
you can't
really,
work forward.
like,
Well,
working
no.
backwards is just as hard as working forward.
No, we just
could've
got to
put
you got to
the
meet in the
other
middle
one.
because okay, so you got we're finishing at
Drift Away.
Drift
Drift
away.
Away.
So you work backwards. Come sail away, and then
Come sail away. Wait, what about you gotta? What's that? You gotta fly away song
by
How
Lenny
does that-
Kravitz.
Fly Away.
Is it just called Fly Away?
Yeah, it's called
Yeah.
Fly
Would
Away.
it be easier with fly or sail? I would think fly. Yeah.
You get 2 words with come sail, but 1 fly is probably better than 2 discount words.
And does come count?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
come counts.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I made this game up, but I kinda wish it would go away now. Because I'm bad at it.
I mean, this is entirely your
Okay,
fault,
money
really.
money talks. She Never Gives Me Her Money by the Beatles. Now we got a lot to work with.
She never gives me her money.
How can we get to smell yo dick?
It's got to be that it's through that smell. There's only one avenue to get there.
But then all we have to work with is that.
This game is horrible. I can't believe we've wasted like 20 minutes talking about this.
Why you coming home 5 in the morning? Something's going on. Can I smell yo dick?
We talk about that song as if it's a meme. It has some troubling lyrics.
Yeah.
Smell my
yeah.
dick, wait a minute,
Dick,
hold up.
Hold up.
That's how a bitch get her eyes swole up.
That's fucked up.
That's
And it continues that way.
maybe her eyes are just swole up because she's like crying.
Crying.
Yeah,
she's
exactly.
gonna be- Yeah.
Or she's got allergies to whatever he's got on his. Maybe his dick's covered in
Yeah.
pollen or something.
He's like a bee. He just carries pollen in from the flowers on his dick.
Okay, so smell your
Fuck
dick,
the
but
girl,
every
her name
time
was
he
Delilah.
says they do the whole bee movie at all times.
Okay, we've gone too far.
What's the weirdest sex position you guys would be willing to try?
I don't know
I'm
enough
gonna
sex
use my
positions to answer
one
that question.
veto to not.
Do
go
we have
down
a
this
veto?
road. I think we
Okay,
should
I'll-
have a veto.
Are we allowed
Ryan has-
vetoes? Can
Ryan
I
has
veto
used
the
his
last
veto
episode?
for the entire Ultimate Chicken Horse series.
No, for the weak sessions.
How do
Okay.
you find a sex position that isn't worth trying?
No,
Vetoed
Ryan
it.
vetoed. We can't talk about this.
Oh.
You can't veto something on the UN Security Council and then be like, but what if we invaded anyway?
We're gonna respect the veto, all right?
Are we respecting the
All right,
veto?
I can get down with this
We're
then.
respecting the Danny.
All right, what's the funkiest sex act you would do?
No,
with
this
Danny
is the
DeVito?
same category.
It's not
I
the same
pass a motion
category.
that this is the same category, just reskinned.
But it's sex acts with Danny DeVito.
I get my
Motion
I get my
approved.
veto back if he gets to propose this.
No, you don't get a second veto.
You don't get to propose the same topic twice.
Okay. How do you guys feel about dark energy?
What is dark energy?
So dark energy is a theoretical principle that suggests.
I'm pretty
that-
sure 30 people just turned the video off right there.
Yes or no? I would be interested in going on the conveyor belt that the baggage goes on at the airport.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck yeah!
Absolutely not.
What?
That's what I thought.
You are a monster.
Why would you
wouldn't
want to
you
ride
at
that?
least-
Things get stuck in it all the time.
But imagine
But you're a
the
person, you
wonder
don't
that's
get stuck.
behind there. Like
What if
gotta
it's just
be
like one
Willy
thing and
Wonka's
it's really fucking boring?
No, it's fucking Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, dude. I know it.
Oh!
No, he timed perfectly. Exactly.
Told you.
Egg fucking exactly.
Who's Egg Zach Lee?
Ming.
Oh, fuck. It's not
Jesus.
doable there.
It is.
No.
Oh, it is.
Is it? Wait, really?
Here we tipping over.
Oh my
I'm just
god.
gone. Oh, there I am.
He's done it. Oh, but Nick's done too. Oh. Well, that was exciting.
That was
That was a
intense.
good finish.
I got a question. Ryan and myself both are like, yeah, immortality, give it to me,
Yeah.
right? Okay, Nick I know is a no. I don't know about Austin, but here's the caveat. You're a fucking vampire. Do you do it?
Well, that brings so many extra questions.
Exactly. Let's go by interview with a vampire rules.
Okay.
Okay, so you can consume any blood, but it's taxing on your body physiologically if you consume like rat blood because you don't want to kill humans.
I think I'm just gonna go with a no on this one.
I'd probably
Really?
give it, I'd probably give it a no.
Vampires are dumb.
But you get to be sexy and have sexy
But is that the
vampire
rule?
powers.
These are the rules, though. Like I don't because like you go by the old vampires, they're horrifying creatures.
No, I just said we're going by interview with a vampire rules.
I don't
Did
know
we
about
establish if they have dead dick in this scenario or no?
What do you mean by dead
What
dick?
is it,
That
Dave?
their blood is frozen in such a way that they can't get erections, which is kind of like makes being a guy for infinity a little less enjoyable.
Vampires are always fucking though.
Yeah, they're fucking all the time. They're fucking at the gym. They're fucking at home.
Oh. Well, in that case, I guess I'll do it, sure.
Yeah, I mean they get to fuck all the time.
Wait,
Can I still
so
be a bat?
I just want to point out that for you, being immortal, not that sweet. Being immortal, if you're a vampire, now you're in.
Oh, they're like mythological crazy-ass creatures, right? So I get to be something like they write legends about.
I can't believe this is like Rob fucking his clone, but not fucking the female version
Yeah.
of his clone. It's like, I can't believe you would switch. I can understand a yes and I can understand a no. I can't understand switching from a no to a yes based on this. But that's what the discourse is for.
I like. What about just base? You guys would say yes to base immortality,
Hell
like.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, fuck yeah, no doubt.
Okay, but it's the rule that. Are we talking like you can
Plans.
die, you just won't get old, or you will never die?
I always look like you never die of like old age or
Right.
disease, but you can, if you like fell off of a tree or something, you can still.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
that's
Dorian
an
Gray
easy
without
yes.
the
I
paint.
think the question: would you just want to live forever, like until the Earth explodes?
How do you feel about vertebral immortality?
What the hell is that word, Nick?
You can live as long as you can live, but every year you gain another vertebrae.
So you
And
turn into
event-
like the
Did you just
weird,
make this up? Like,
the weird
No,
monster from
eventually-
Lost in Space.
Eventually your neck breaks because you can't support your head anymore.
This is the dumbest question I have ever
was
heard. in my
every
life.
year?
Every year, yeah. It's,
Every year you
there's
got a new
always
vertebra?
one growing.
Well, I automatically have like less years than you guys. I think. Just
Wait,
from
but like
being
if it's every year, like that might even lower our lifespan. To be honest with you. Oh no. My internet. Oh, that was like a great set of things that was happening there in the commentary. I was enjoying that. We were talking about giraffe neck people and stuff, and you know, I had a great time. Damn it! If you like the video, feel free to press the like button. It does help out a great deal in making everybody feel good on the inside and the outside. And by that I mean physically, physiologically, we feel better. We get erect. Like the more likes that we have, that's how many inches it adds to our collective penis. Because that's something that you guys didn't know, is that we actually have a collective penis in the NLSS crew, which is actually why we're all such great friends, because we're literally attached at at the groin. So it is it's a very enjoyable time having that collective penis because it all goes through the same pipeline through North Dakota.
Yeah, I mean, I would totally want to be a vampire, because...
Okay, that's perfect.
I'm Rob, and I have a southern drawl for some reason.
Vampires are always, like, boning ladies, right?
No, if they got
Are we
that
back
dead
to
dick.
liking vampire? I thought we were on the the vampires suck train again. Are we reversed?
I've never liked vampires, man. It feels weird without Robert here.
He's really good at like noticing those silent moments and then being like, well, would you guys like eat a peach if it was like an apple though? And it's like, Rob, what are you talking about?
What does Rob not like that we could talk about?
Rob doesn't like a lot of things, but for some reason I can't think of it because Rob always talks
ellipses. He hates
about...
ellipses.
it's ellipses. Yeah,
He hates
That's
ellipses?
the one he hates the
can't
most.
Fucking stand. Like if you go into his chat and you type something really innocuous, but you put ellipses at the end of it, he will flip his
Really?
It's the most condescending way of speaking to anyone.
Yeah.
He takes offense to it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's very valuable information. Wow,
I mean, he'll
Rob.
probably pop back in
dot,
and
dot,
just, like-
dot.
No, dude, he banned a couple people way back when I remember.
Yeah.
They were just like using ellipses, and he was like, you know what, I'm done with this shit.
I think it's the closest to getting mad at me he's ever gotten when I didn't know that was a thing. I know it's controversial to say, but I think I'm like done with the would you rather
No,
questions
that's the
for like a
lifeblood
month.
of conversation.
That is
No, I
the
think
thing
we
that
can do
keeps us
better.
going.
Would you rather never talk about would you rather's ever again or not have a dick?
YouTube has this like genre. It's like, you know, press the button game or whatever it's called. Let me look it up. Press the button game. And it's like, would you press the button? You could be the best dancer in the world, but you couldn't sing for shit. I'll press the button. That's I'll be the best dancer in the world. I already can't sing
Yeah,
for
that's
shit.
the easiest. Like I can sing and I'd still probably press that button.
I want to recount. It's a stupid question.
Okay. You get the newest prototype of Google Glass, which lets you cheat in casinos, but you have to watch animal porn pop-up advertisements every 5 minutes.
What?
I mean, of course you press the button.
I press the button. There's
You
infinite
gotta do
money.
2 illegal things, and you get money. All right, sure, why not?
Okay.
Rob's back.
Yeah, how's it going?
Why
But-
is every single will you press the button question like you get something sweet, but everyone you love dies? Like, and
Something
I
sweet?
hate the comments. The comments are always like this one. You get anything you desire, but music is gone forever. And then Albert Einstein in the comments. I don't know how he came up with this one. I desire music. Boom. Whoa.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Whoa! He broke it. That's it.
He fucking did it.
They never thought about that, did they?
You can
I mean, I didn't watch
memorize
that
and
one.
forget anything you choose to with no effort, but you can only defecate 3 times per month, no matter how badly you want to go.
No,
That's awful.
that's awful.
3 times a month. I think
No.
you underestimate how powerful memory can be, though.
Nick,
What?
3 times a month.
You're gonna be
That
in
is
horrible
every
stomach-
10 days.
What if you ever get a stomach ache?
I
Then
can
you're-
tell you from experience, I've gone 10 days without shitting before. And right before I took the shit, I was laying down on the couch in tears,
Oh.
Yeah.
wishing for the pain to stop.
I thought your bowels were, like, way longer than that.
No.
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 I thought you could
It's
just
not
build
good.
up shit in them for, like, a month and it wouldn't be a problem.
I think you could die from that, I'm pretty sure.
Man, this website has given me new respect for us. I mean that sincerely. Like, our questions are so much better orchestrated or architected than these. You can cure cancer by touching someone who has cancer, but if you do, you lose 5 days of your life each time you do it.
Oh. That's not that bad, actually.
You would choose not to have the power?
Oh.
Maybe you just Google, like, good would you rather.
Good would you rathers?
Yeah, like, I'll give you
Hold on.
better
I'm gonna,
ones.
you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for you right now.
I
Here, hold on.
appreciate it.
Would you rather live one life that lasts 1,000 years or live 10 lives that last 100 years each? Would you rather use eye drops made of vinegar or toilet paper made from sandpaper? What? Oh. Would you rather be without elbows or be without knees?
This makes no sense.
Okay, I gotta, like, look at my body.
Would you rather experience a sharp pain in your side each time someone says your name,
or have a bell sound each time you are aroused? Would you rather have a large 10-inch long belly button that swayed to music, or have accordions for legs?
Accordions for legs immediately.
Would you rather have to sneeze but not be able to, or have something stuck in your eye for an entire year?
Sorry, what?
Would you rather have a dragon or be a dragon?
Now
Be
this
a dragon?
Have a dragon?
Would you rather secretly have sex with a goat, or have everyone think you had sex with a goat even though you didn't?
Ooh, that cuts to the root of a lot of issues in my life. It's like, would I rather be grossed out or have everyone think I'm gross? Ooh!
Oh
Trap-
my God.
yes!
Sudden death. Oh! But can he make it in time? Before
No, he's
Austin
gonna die. He's
makes
gonna die.
it
He's gonna
back?
die. Oh!
He could die.
It's quite likely he might die.
Ah! Ah!
Oh, he's above.
Oh my
He died.
God!
No, he's
Dude.
gonna die. He's gonna die.
Oh, win the race.
Oh, he missed.
What the fuck? What did I die to? What did I die to?
Missed!
You are dead. Oh,
Watch that!
Some bitch.
Oh my...
Let's
Look at Nikita.
Nikita.
Oh,
Damn, that was
That
close.
was good. That was good.
That was a hard one, man.
Would you rather have hair nowhere on your body, or be very hairy all over and not be able to shave?
Would you rather be Ryan or me?
Would I rather have body hair or no eyebrows? I'd probably rather have body hair.
Would you rather never be able to speak again, or always have to say everything that is on your mind? Ooh.
Never speak again. I think.
Yeah, never.
They did a Jim Carrey movie about this, didn't they?
Liar.
Liar.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I would
that's almost
I would rather always say what's on my mind.
You already do
Really?
that, I guess, so.
I don't, then that's the scary thing. Like, there would be consequences for sure, but
What I hear says what's on his mind, Ryan, now.
Yeah, like, but you. I mean,
yeah, you would,
know,
you
we-
little bitch.
I'm not a yinzer.
Aren't you though?
No. Well, like, if you want to describe everyone from Pittsburgh as a yinzer, then yes.
Well, I don't want to, but you
But
kind of like.
I do not say the word yins, like, in my, it's not in my vocabulary.
Did Ryan ever figure out what the mystery shit smell is?
No, actually, like, I have no idea. And Kate came into my room and was like, I don't know why, but it smells like fucking garbage in here. I really think that there was somebody outside of, because my room borders the door that leads into the rest of the apartment complex. So I think that someone had like a baby that shit itself, but they got caught by like a neighbor outside of our door. And we're like, oh, hey, I haven't seen you in a long time. And they talked for like 45 minutes while this baby's apricot shits were just like filling my office with toxic fumes.
Wait. Something pooped in you?
Josh.
Look at this net.
You
That
can't.
you just found?
The meme has to be iterated upon. I think.
No, this one doesn't. Though.
No, but
Like,
this is the rule that I wanna push for NLSS in the future. It's like
What?
just repeating a meme is not enough. There has to be some iteration to the meme, or the meme is an illegitimate utterance of the meme.
You call
So-
him a meme bastard.
I'm sorry. I'll
Essentially.
do better this time. Do you mind if I roll need? Wow. Does that work for you?
Austin, what
Wait,
crawled
what
up
has to
your
happen?
butt and died?
You're the one who always is talking shit. Come
I
on.
thought this is a fun show.
What has to
Ikatsu, thank
happen? You
as
have
well.
to say something else about the meme for it to be.
You have
said
to
on
make.
the
You can't just
LSS?
repeat a meme. You have to add to the meme. You know, is it there? You know, imagine the meme is like a take a penny, leave a penny jar. If you just say, "Look at this net that I just found," you're just taking a penny. You're not putting anything back into the economy.
I don't get it.
What the
I
hell
feel like
does
if we
that
went with
mean?
that rule, we'd just like never be able to play Quiplash again.
Well, the Quiplash, sometimes we manufacture the fucking jar that the memes go
Did
into.
we repeat it without changing it anyway?
Exactly, yeah. And then, well, like when you make the jar, you get 5 pennies free or something like that. And then, you know, those get exhausted, and then you got to make another jar. Which it would be a piece of cake to bake a better jar. There you go. See, I took out like 2 cents and put 1 back in, but that's a start.
Did you?
Did you though? Like, I feel like that's still net 0 cents.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave because we're sponsored by America Online, and we can't. We've been told not to mention any competitors, and net 0 is their strongest competition.
Oh. I hated that joke.
Yeah.
Hello?
Everybody okay here?
I'm okay. Are you okay?
How do we keep
Seems
doing
fine to
this?
me.
How do we keep
I see Josh
doing this?
but
Where do you
then
want to go, Josh?
Nick has no name and nobody else is in the game.
It's me and Nick. What are you talking about, Nick? Let's go to
I'm a
Iceberg.
lizard,
Can you
I'm
guys
a
go
lizard, no
to
name.
either Pyramid, Old Mansion, Windmill, or Waterfall, please? Because that's all I can see.
I'll go to
Go
Pyramid.
to Iceberg.
Are we back in the minus realm?
It's always Pier that
Nick, do
puts
we
us
have
in
to,
the
like-
minus round.
Wait, what are we doing? Do we have to invite them?
No.
No, we're just. I mean, I'm here, but I'm not here.
Yeah, we're ghosts.
I'm gonna go to Pyramid then.
I appreciate that, honestly.
We'll be there. We'll be there.
Zooming in on us.
Oh. I should.
We're good, right?
Golden OTI horse.
Yeah!
Oh, Golden OTI horse.
We just can't vote anymore.
Oh, God. Have we done the ultimate debate yet?
What's the ultimate debate?
Does
That's
God
going on?
exist?
Hard tacos versus soft tacos.
Soft tacos all the way. If you say hard tacos, you're a garbage person.
Hard tacos.
What?
You're terrible.
A hard
100% soft
taco,
taco.
you always like, it's like being wrapped in the tortilla chip, but the hard taco shell is always worse than a tortilla chip.
Yeah,
and
it
the
really
integrity is so bad.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, like, soft tacos were invented in, like, Oaxaca. Hard tacos were probably invented in, like, St. Paul, Minnesota.
It doesn't add up.
Like, what if we had a taco, but it was like a potato chip at the same time? I'm onto you, Minnesota. Stop ruining food.
I don't think you can pin this on Minnesota of all places.
I'm pinning it on Minnesota.
What's everyone's thoughts on pierogies?
Extremely
Love
for them.
Can't get enough of them.
We talk about them on occasion. I am extremely for pierogies.
I've never had a pierogi before.
What?
Dude,
Oh, we
you're
went
missing
through
out.
this
We
before.
had this conversation.
I love pierogies.
Yeah, we were like, he can't play Poland in London 2012 because he's never had a pierogi.
Okay, I gotta go to the store in a couple days. I'll get some pierogies.
Yeah, okay, good. Way to go.
Don't put any nutmeg on them either.
I'm not.
Yeah, I know you're kind. Closeted Minnesotan.
It's like way more reasonable though to never have had pierogies versus never have mac and cheese.
I don't think so. If you're Polish, I wouldn't think that's reasonable at all.
No, Ryan.
No, if you're Ryan.
It doesn't make sense. It makes more sense to someone not have pierogies than it does to someone having.
That's a very Americentric view of things, I think. I'm not anti-mac and cheese. I'm just neutral mac and cheese.
Our baby will be known as
No,
Kraft.
whenever you had that mac and cheese and you didn't eat it, that you became anti-mac and cheese.
No, that's just ridiculous. That's the kind of, if you're not with us, you're against us attitude that 2016 needs less of, man.
I just can't believe you didn't try it.
I've still got the receipt in my wallet. Maybe I can get a refund for the mac and cheese.
It's like you get the opportunity to drive like an F1 sports car or something,
Oh,
and you
fuck.
just kind of like didn't want it.
Would you get in the passenger seat if I was driving an F1 sports car for the first time?
You're the one that's driving.
Yeah, but would you get in
Do
the
they
passenger seat?
have like more
There's
than
no
one?
danger.
Yeah,
It's
I'll get a
professional.
station wagon. I'll take a station wagon.
Josh?
The hard
Yeah,
shell
like on the
taco
wall,
was
right?
popularized in the 1940s when a New Yorker patented the machine that made them their shape. I should have known that Rob's DNA was all over this. Oh, do you see red flower?
Red flower.
Roses!
What the fuck?
I know you like to think your horse don't think,
But lean a little bit closer, see your roses really smell like
boo boo boo. That's a great song, Josh.
yeah, roses really smell like ooh ooh ooh.
You know, it's very fitting that I voted Iceberg / am playing Iceberg, or we are playing Iceberg, because I'm a fucking iceberg.
Good
right now. I'm
segue,
so cold.
Robert.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I was going for.
So
there.
I want to. Can you explain why your room is so cold and how you would fix it?
I have the window open.
I could close it, but I have to pull the AC hose out of the fucking window to close it.
Yeah.
The first day it's been freezing.
So, without further ado, roast away.
Yeah.
So some might say in the winter, one of the things you do is close your window.
You would say that.
Rob's explanation, I understand it more than I'd like to admit, but I've been doing my best to grow out of this attitude for a couple of years now. And that's you saying, I would unplug the hose, but you know, I've got work to do. Like, I can justify not doing this job that'll take like less than 10 minutes because I have other stuff to do. It's
I
a
woke up, edited, uploaded videos, started streaming, and then, now I'm here.
At the
Started
part
from
where
the
you
bottom,
start
now
to
I'm
get
here.
cold, though, is usually where you start to prioritize that, I would say.
That's a good point, yeah.
Our friend that drove to Boston for
Yeah.
one night, I don't know why he had this phase where he just drank nothing but Fuji water.
I remember that, yeah. You would like go to the gas station and exclusively get Fuji water, and then you'd be like, you want some water? And like, you're like, I feel guilty drinking this. This is like
yeah.
a $5 bottle of water.
Yeah, he's very generous.
Oh yeah, it's not Fuji water, it's Fiji water.
Yeah, it's Fiji water. Yeah.
Fiji
Chet's
Fuji's.
real mad about that. Yeah.
I don't know why it took me so long to clue into that. I was like, that doesn't sound right. I never knew Fuji water was Japanese. And, you know, it's got all those Japanese palm trees on the front of it and the white sand beaches.
Well, so
Yo,
like
what?
the main thing with Fiji water, right, is that like, oh god damn it, it's rainwater, right? Like that's what you're paying extra money for. Is that
Technically, all
it's-
water is rainwater.
Well, okay, yes, but you know what I mean? Like it's not. It doesn't come out of a lake or a river or something. It's
Or an ass.
it comes from rain.
I mean, you know, the water cycle.
He has a good point with
I
that.
know. But what they say, they put it on the bottle, like, you know, this is the highest quality rainwater that was available in Japan.
You are aware of the rain cycle, yeah?
You know.
So basically-
I don't know what else I gotta say to you fuckers.
They've got a bunch of moldy, mildewy rain barrels. They collect the rainwater and then they just like bottle it. from
Oh,
that.
Fiji's from.
I just want to point out, if we bring up like Doritos, Tacos, Locos, people go, yeah, it's pretty good, it's a little salty. If we bring up
Fritos,
water,
Tacos.
people go, be careful. If you drink too much water, your cells could explode. You could dilute the electrolyte composition in your body and lead to like muscle wasting disease. Why do we not hold all food and drink to the same standard as we hold water to? If there's literally any negative consequence to water, people are like, well, it's not that good for you. But with Doritos, Tacos, Locos, people are like, yeah, it's pretty delicious. Like, just don't go overboard. By the way,
At the risk of sounding mildly anti-intellectual, the reason that anyone pushes back against the whole water thing is because there was like a good few years where people wouldn't shut up about how much you needed to drink more water. That's kind of the whole story. We can move past it though.
you probably
We can
do
grow.
need to like drink more water though.
To a degree, yeah.
Water.
I'm not gonna say anybody else needs to drink more water. I'll just say that I'm happy drinking as much as I drink daily.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna criticize something about Ryan,
Fuck.
it shouldn't be how much water he consumes.
That's a good point.
There-
Yeah.
You can
Well,
criticize
hey,
what
all the
water he
points.
consumes.
This is his hair.
I don't understand that it's the young person's obsession. People are like, all I ask is that you do some research about the amount of water you consume daily. I'm an adult. I live my life. I drink as much water as I feel comfortable drinking. You know what? Fuck you guys. I'm getting another can of water right now. Also, only Nick can play this level, so we might as well.
What?
Oh, I guess it's Nick's choice. I like that.
Coke or Pepsi guy? I don't know.
Oh,
As a kid, I was a Coke
variety.
guy, but I kind of like Pepsi more these days.
I'm a Coke guy because there's no Pepsi Zero.
I'm a Coke guy because I like
It's
red
called
more than
Pepsi
blue.
Max.
I'm a Coke guy because I'm from Colombia.
Hey, hashtag I'm a Coke guy. Tell us your best Coke memory
From
lifestyle
Colombia.
Yeah.
Rob, like your thought process there was so good. I'm a Coke guy because I'm from Colombia.
Let's get the NLSS sponsored by Coca-Cola Corporation. Let's get hashtag I'm a Coke guy trending with your best choices of why you're a Coke guy.
Can we get a cocaine sponsorship instead?
Are you okay, man? Do you have open up your phone and like go to the weather app because I want to know what the temperature is in your room right now.
That
In
sound
my-
with no context was so good.
It is what was it? What was it, chat? It was negative 5 or 6 C.
Outside.
Yeah, well, which also means in my room.
No, but I like you've got some heat-producing goods in your room.
Yeah. I'm like, ooh, I have a blanket over my legs, and my legs are very toasty.
Dr. Roboto.
I don't really have any heat-generating sources in here besides this blanket, which is on my legs, which are very toasty. But my
Well,
upper
computer.
body is very cold.
Dude, -6 is too cold indoors.
Yeah,
Like-
actually,
I'm pretty cold. I'm pretty cold.
No, like that's like close to
You're-
30 degrees colder than it should be. This isn't about like just masculinity. Like, could a human live at that temperature? Yeah, but like you shouldn't.
Jack certainly couldn't. I'm pretty sure Rose could.
Are we? Oh.
How many
okay.
pieces of wood do you have in your room right now?
Well, I got one big one right here for you. If you.
Oh!
Yeah, that's my penis. Got him.
I guess Rose is gonna rest right on that one then.
And I don't need a jacket.
My heart will go on.
-6 is like not that bad. Just put on a jacket, you'll be fine. Yo,
Okay, no, it's different
Yes,
indoors.
outside, sure. Inside, no. Look, Malv and I are not from like northern Norway where it gets like -40, but it gets fucking cold. We can at least be like, you know, we've lived through -30, -40 Celsius temperatures. So
Yes.
we're not gonna pull the masculine card and be like, oh, it's not that bad. Like -6, if it was -6 in my house, I would be on the phone to somebody going like, what the fuck is
Wait.
wrong?
Rob, are you serious? That's really what temperature it is? They said that's 21 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah.
That's like colder than it is outside right now.
Well, that's as cold as it is outside. I think. I mean, yeah. In reality,
What the
it's,
fuck, Rob?
it's probably a
Close
couple
your
degrees
window.
above that. Well, we're playing Ultimate Chicken Horse. How am I gonna close the window now?
This is a health problem. You need to stop playing games and go close your fucking window.
I'll be fine.
Oh,
I like the
oh.
This
I
is
like the
too
cold too, but that's
I-
extreme.
Yeah, this is too cold, but I like the cold though in general.
At least you got a tent or something in your closet. You get that going. Get a sleeping bag.
I got a tent in my pants right now. If
You already told us.
The Duke of Memes to the $5 tip says, "Hey Nick, I had a hypnotist come to my high school for my psychology class today, and he told a kid his backpack was glued to the floor, and then he fucking face planted." What
You
a
guys
fun
wanna
time.
hypnotize each other and then fuck one another?
What happened there? You
Fuck
said,
boy,
like,
You
you
know, when
became
it's cold, sometimes your lips stop working.
you became
No.
Colombian.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I hope that impression is not offensive to people from Colombia, because really, I just am doing an impression of Rob's
Tony
impression.
Montana. Well, I was doing an impression of Tony
Oh,
Montana,
God.
which is, you know, like a really bad Colombian accent from, you know, fucking what's his face.
We're in the kill box.
Little friend.
Yeah.
I think somebody's making pierogies in a different apartment, and the buttery goodness is seeping into mine.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, that sounds
Oh, it is?
fantastic. I mean, if I could
onion-
choose a smell to waft into my apartment, cooking pierogies in butter would probably be up there.
Oh, yeah.
What about
Anything
baby
in butter,
shit
though.
themselves in your hallway?
No,
How's
that one
one?
was probably like a very low on the list. That and like old weed smoke wafting over from the apartment next door.
Yeah, there's a guy that smokes weed. And
Nice.
No kidding, man.
That's awesome, man. That's crazy.
Damn,
I don't know,
dude.
it's just more annoying. I don't care that he's smoking it, but I can always smell it in my apartment. Like, what if I had a kid here, man?
What if you had a kid there?
Oh, you
Let's-
know what? I'd probably get his ass thrown out, I guess.
Really?
Well, no, I'd
For,
talk to him.
for
I'd be like,
smoking?
"Listen, I gotta.
what if
I
your
don't-
kid-
Just smoking
It
a
doesn't
in
matter
the
if your
boys'
kid
room.
smells
Just tell him to get an air
marijuana.
filter.
Secondhand marijuana.
Oh, come on. Secondhand
Don't
smells
give me
are
this,
not a
Ryan.
real
You
consequence.
know for a fact, if you had a kid and there was marijuana seeping in, you would
It's not
hate
like
it.
they're blowing the smoke under your door. It's just the
Dude,
smell
it goes
of it.
in the fucking air vents and all this shit. My apartment's it smells like I'm the one who's smoking it. That's how intense.
Breaking news, huge if true. Northern Lion LP advocates child marijuana smoke.
Yeah.
I'm just like, this guy's so protective of secondhand smells. It pisses me off too, because like, it smells pretty bad, but I'm not gonna like go over there and be like, hey, stop smoking the reefer.
I kind of like the smell of it, to be honest.
Yeah, just bring him an air filter.
No,
Wait,
but
how do you
like,
know what the smell of
it's
it
not-
smells
Not
like?
all are created equal.
I guess.
Like, sometimes you're like, ooh, that's some, like, ripe stuff right there. And sometimes you're like, did somebody just spill bong water from, like, 6 years ago into the air filter?
It's like old rancid shit. Yeah, you're right.
NL wouldn't complain. He would send Kate to do it.
You know what weirdly
Maybe.
smells like dank ass weed?
Hops.
Skunks.
Skunks.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So like one time I was in college and we were walking through a field late at night after a
A-
frat party.
As one does, of course.
Right, yeah. Well, I mean, you know, it was the middle of fucking nowhere. College is what it
When he
was. So,
threw the
but,
ball through the window.
Well, no, that was another time. But anyway, so I'm walking through a field, and I'm like, who the fuck is smoking some dank ass fucking Mary Jane? And then I look
Rotten
around, and
crotch.
it's like there is no one around for miles. There is no way
Whoa!
that anyone is smoking marijuana.
Did you see that, Barbara? That Barbara changed positions when the flower punched at me.
Wait, yes, it did.
Oh my god, it did.
I'm not against generally the marijuana smell. I just would like them to go on their balcony, I guess.
Well, I feel like you should cut your neighbors some more slack, if only because of that one night where we listened to Highway Star on your record player at like 1/8 speed, really, really loudly for like 4 hours.
But then we also listened to it at like 10/8 speed.
That negates the other one.
Exactly.
I don't know. It was awesome. It really opened up my eyes to different ways of listening to music.
Yeah, it was an eye-opening experience.
Oh, I Want to Come in Alpaca Patrol has donated $3.69.
Oh, nice.
Not a hypnosis story, but please tell Rob I'm breaking up with him. I can't
Oh.
continue a relationship with someone who discriminates against ellipses.
Yeah, so that's been my chat all day is about ellipses. Like, how much did you guys talk about ellipses while my internet was down? Well,
You know, we gave it a good couple minutes.
This
you guys like
is gonna be tough.
fucking. You guys like fucking?
Yeah, it's actually great.
Is he gonna get problem?
Are we refreshed on our ultimate chicken horse eaters?
No, I was gonna say, do you guys like fucking?
Rob.
Robert.
I think what he meant to say is, do you guys like fucking?
That's the rare double Rob back. Like,
I hope it finishes up with something so innocuous. It'll be like, guys like fucking the 2010 movie Red starring Bruce Willis.
That's a pretty bad movie, right?
It's okay.
I have no idea what I was gonna say, to be honest.
Okay,
with you.
let's
I
move
lost
on.
it. It's gone.
Jim Carrey, I mean.
You know, is one of those people that we just pretend to not know about his causes outside of film.
Yes.
Right? Like, isn't he
I
kind of
mean,
What do you
his
mean by
cause?
that?
he is anti-vaccination.
anti-vaccination?
He is?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he is Canadian, so
Wow!
I like exclusively fly JetBlue if I have the opportunity to.
Well, have you guys used one of Canada's 2 airlines?
Air Canada,
Air Canada and WestJet.
does it fly to the east?
I mean, half the time, roughly.
I mean, really, when you think about it,
Okay.
the east is just the west from the east's perspective.
I had that problem in elementary school.
But it
I always
actually
would say,
isn't.
wait, is this the east or the west? Whose perspective are we looking from?
What are
And then the
you-
teacher would get mad and be like, it's just the east.
That's like the whole point of East and West is that they're non-relative.
I apparently found a way to not understand that.
Well, no, we live on an oblate spheroid.
Okay.
Oh,
If
but
you
at the-
are in China, New
Right.
York is both west and east of China.
Sure.
At the time we were
farther-
learning it was
it's
an
farther
immutable
west.
fact that we were talking about east. We weren't meant to think about the reasons we were doing things. We were just meant to unquestioningly repeat them, you know?
It's not about like conformity. It's about like, hey, where are you? Let's meet up for lunch. You say, I'm to the east of you, and then this provides a framework for us to meet at the Shake and Shake. They ran out of steaks. Okay?
Well, we were always talking about maps when this came up, and when we were talking about the East Coast, I'd be like, so from whose perspective is the East Coast?
The
And
East Coast
that's when
borders
they would get mad at
the
me.
Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, I
All
know.
right, I'm with you for the most part, but however, I will say the East Coast is the coast that is on the east.
I know.
From whose
in that
perspective?
Look, I'm not
is-
saying I was right. I'm just saying I had trouble with it. The east side of the country could be the west if you're looking at it from a different perspective.
How so?
It could
No,
be the
it
south
can't.
if you're looking
Well,
It's
around.
like
that-
So if I told you like I'm going to the North Pole, you would be like, which way are you facing?
If you're on the South Pole, it would be... Oh, it's still the North Pole.
It's everywhere. North is every direction. when
North
you're on
is
the
always
south.
north, yes.
Like if you were lost in the forest and one person had a compass, and he said, "Follow my north," you would be like, "Yeah, that makes sense."
Yeah, actually, it would. That's like when we spawned
Wait,
in
I gotta-
H1Z1.
How is the East Coast ever the West Coast? 'Cause that I can't follow.
If you're upside down,
It can be the East Coast can be to your west.
Right.
If you're in the water.
like loose in my brain
Oh yes.
is the answer to that question.
Okay. Yeah.
Somebody on Reddit said I'm an idiot, and I was like, you know what? You're right. Because of reasons like this.
Actually, when I was a kid, I had to do the you know the left-right thing.
Yeah, where you
'Cause I
hold
would
your
always
hands.
forget left and right. Yeah, where you hold your left hand up and it makes an L
Yeah.
in the shape of an on your forehead.
Yeah,
exactly.
The shape of an...
I mean, we all did dumb stuff. I asked my fair square. My fair square.
My fair square
in the
40
episode.
years ago.
All right, well, thanks for watching Ultimate Chicken Horse. You can click the like button if you enjoyed it. That'll be on the southeast portion of the video player, depending on which way you're facing. And we'll
I grew up. I know which side is which now.
You could go check out multiple perspectives. We'll see you tomorrow with another one.
You guys like snakes?
No.
Yeah, I like to boop the snoot a little bit.
Whoa. Fuck my ass.
Yeah, banana.
Lebanon.
Lebanon.
Lebanon every time.
This is how you do it. It's Friday night, and I feel all right. The party's here on the west side.
Party's on the west side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something.
So I reach for my 40.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
I reach for my. Is it shorty or 40?
Reach
first?
for my shorty, then I reach for
What
my...
the fuck is
I
happening?
reach for my 40, then I throw it up.
We're
Designated
so
driver,
deep.
take the keys
Something
to
Then I
my
vomit
truck.
all
fuck
over
my
the
butt.
bathroom.
What the fuck? That
Something player.
It's like whether you're a West Coast, an East Coast
Yeah, right,
something,
yeah.
or a West Coast player.
Down by doobie. This is how we do it.
It's so
Ah!
smooth. Smooth and funky, like a Madrina's coffee.
That song doesn't get the credit it deserves, man.
It's great.
It's a great track.
It's the Boyz II Men, right?
What is
Or is that
Montel
the-
Jordan?
Yeah. See, I always get that confused. That always. happens.
Here's how you keep them separated. Montel Jordan has one song, and it's called "This Is How We Do It."
No, this is how you keep them separated. You go,
Hey! Oh no,
Are you-
I'm on the wrong side of history.
Are you upset because you lost coins?
No, they're never gonna stop.
Oh.
What have you done?
I don't want to be down here any more than you do.
You're not stuck in here with me. Or never mind. That's what you are. Actually, didn't you know that's
There's that guy. That's the misquote the first half of the quote guy, so has to somehow say himself.
Wait. No, that's actually what I meant to say. That was the one. That was it.
People are stupid. A person is smart. Wait.
We're all dumb animals, and I'm Batman.
That's my favorite Boyz II Men song. Here we go.
So this character's just me? Is that what it is?
Rob with a weirder voice.
Yeah, I like that character. He's pretty good.
I like that character. He's pretty good.
Morty.
He's
You know
really
they say-
sexy.
Go
Fool me
low.
once,
Go low.
Shame on me. Fool me twice. Shame on me. I gotta stop.
No.
That's it. You just did George Bush there, is what you did.
Is that George Bush?
Yeah, you didn't know?
Yeah, that was
his
George
thing.
Bush.
Yeah, it's like, they have this old saying in Texas, fool me once, shame on.
Just want to point out,
shame on
probably
me.
the worst George W. Bush impression I've ever.
I'm not doing a George W. I don't know.
They have this.
I mean,
Only Nick can vote.
They have this old expression in Texas. It's me,
I'm-
George W. Bush, former
It's
president. That's how
Here
you
I
know
am.
your impression is good. You have to say "it's me" and then the person's name.
You know we don't.
That's not that bad.
I can't stop.
If you ask me who this is, it's
That's Barack.
Leaning
It's-
towards Obama there,
it's
I
me,
think.
Barack Obama.
Yeah.
That's,
With
that's
okay.
like a Morgan Freeman.
It's a little
kinda
Morgan
thing.
Freeman in there.
Like, I don't know if that's racist that you went.
What?
with Morgan
How is
Freeman.
that impression
No.
racist at all?
I mean, no, it's not the impression is racist. It's just that Morgan
Barack
Freeman.
Obama's
just
racist.
Okay, Rob, give me your best Morgan Freeman.
And a Dufresne. I can't do Morgan Freeman. I don't think
Bam,
anybody
bam,
can do
bam, Andy Dufresne.
Andy Dufresne was a fine man who knew
I want that
banking
as my
stuff.
ringtone.
I'm Morgan Freeman. This.
That's pretty bad.
I mean, it's better than fucking yours.
I'm Morgan Freeman. And,
There you go. That's better. That's better.
and I have been
You're losing
smoking
it.
for 17 years.
Squid did diddle it do. Morgan.
Is that Bill Cosby?
Can we do Bill Cosby impressions again? As
No.
like, I know that I know
don't
why
know.
we're not supposed to, but what if we do them, but we add in like a caveat at the end that's like the people doing the impressions understand Bill Cosby's a bad guy and are not glorifying his image.
Is he in jail yet?
No.
Look, okay,
probably
this
not.
is gonna seem like an insensitive thing to say. I think he might be too blind to go to jail.
Okay, that's very insensitive.
What?
Probably.
He
Wait.
went
Also-
blind, right?
Like,
Did he
But-
go blind?
Yeah.
like, not only is it that, but also that there is no way that's a law.
What? Maybe in America.
There's no chance in hell that it's like blind people could just go like in a mass murdering spree. It's like, well, he's a little too blind. I mean, I think we just gotta kind of let him go on that.
I'm not saying let him go. I'm just saying.
I say we let him go.
Yeah, that was.
I think the call in for George W. Bush is when you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's
okay, I can see that,
your
yeah.
George W. Bush.
Well, that's what I'm trying to get, because I used to do this all the time when I watched Jon Stewart, and now I'm trying to remember the mind mode I had to go into.
Well, I mean, I haven't heard George W. Bush in a long time, but he's
That's
just
true.
weird.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's just.
I think it's a little faster than that. I think he's like.
Ooh, that's not that bad. I like he's got like a little. I always look at like a little. This
Wouldn't
is
you like to have a beer with? No, that's just.
This
that's
is like
just
irrespective
another-
of
I'm
his
gonna land on
politics.
Beavis. I'm about to Beavis if I do that.
Yeah.
Irrespective of his politics, his demeanor conversationally struck me as like a little weaselly. And I know that that has connotations, but I actually just mean like the animal a weasel.
He's a little like
Yeah.
a weasel. I agree.
He's a bit weasel-like.
Like,
yeah.
the
even
shoulders
his
up there?
physical, like his face, is very weasel-like.
If anyone wants to take a shot at it, I got a quote here.
Show me
I
where
just
the
want you to
exits.
know that when we talk about war, we're really talking about peace. That's a quote.
Man, I miss George W.
Brownie. Brownie did a great job. Great job, Brownie.
What is brownie?
This is what he said. That was his playful nickname for
Please
the
don't
Secretary
say
of
Colin
State.
Powell.
No!
Oh my God, no!
Jesus!
This does not in any way reflect. Well, I mean, wasn't Colin Powell the Secretary of State?
It wasn't Colin Powell he was talking about. It was the FEMA guy.
Condoleezza Rice?
No.
Go through
that's
George
not a
W.
guy.
Bush's
Stop trying to
secretary.
make this
Go
freaking racist.
through
It's not
George
he's a white
W.
guy.
Bush's
We're
Secretary of
racist.
States and tell me that I'm in the wrong for my interpretation. I'm not going to belabor the point anymore, but it's like you guys were treading on some dangerous ground, I think.
You're fucking throwing us onto it.
Yeah, I know.
Look at his ground.
Actually.
Well,
Look at his ground. You could be treading on.
I did the classic thing where I overplayed my hand and then was like, you guys made me do it. The weasel gets a bad rap. To call someone
Yeah.
weaselly? Like, what has the weasel ever done to you?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it
I
did.
mean,
bad
one man
things.
on one. Like,
Is that a Hearthstone?
is that your
Austin,
George
that
W.
Hearthstone.
George W. Bush? Is
That's
that
not
what
George
that
W.
was?
Bush, yeah.
Okay, that's definitely.
I
the worst
don't
of all
think
of
it's
us.
as bad as it could have been.
Hey, it's me, George
Okay.
W. Bush.
No. Nick,
Yeah, I've
you
been
got
George
it.
W. Bush for 40 years. Before that, I was just
No.
Stop being Australian. Just stop.
I need TV for my bungle. George W. Bush. No, Yoda.
Hello,
Right.
it's me, first American President George Washington.
That's probably close to what he sounded like.
It's
honestly.
exactly what I sounded like, because I'm George Washington.
That's Australian.
I'm George Washington. This
you like some
is
ginger
my
beer?
country, and the other delegates are about to get schooled.
Our enemies are innovative and resourceful, and so are we.
I don't
They
know
never
what
stop
that
thinking about new ways to harm our country and our people, and neither do we.
It's me,
George W. Bush.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh my.
I would love to go to war.
Oh, wouldn't you say that the Rough Riders are such a playful band of cutthroats?
That really puts it into a different context if you think of his most famous quotes, you know? Like, speak softly and carry a big stick.
Pigs.
Wait, what is this voice? Because we've used the same voice before for another character.
I use that voice all the time.
Yeah, that's a common voice, I think. Is what you're thinking.
That's you can't handle my strongest president.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
can't handle my
seller.
strongest potion.
I was like, I've heard that quote 100 times, but it's never
Can't
been
handle
worked.
my strongest voice.
Oh
Can't
my
handle my biggest stick.
Well, I don't quite know.
My biggest stick would leave you with overseas possessions you could not possibly administer.
Do you know Potion Man guy? He's like a musician.
Potion man.
Potion man, take me by the hand. I know.
Please.
Potion man.
Oh, we missed that one.
You can handle my potions.
Fuck.
You'll
I gotta win
never
again.
Understand.
I'm a shit bird.
I'm a shitbird.
I want
They
to
say,
a
they say
I'm
I'm
a
a
bird.
shitbird.
but I'm not the only one.
We've gone too far.
Yeah, this is like we stop telling jokes. We start just singing.
All right, get from
Sometimes you gotta say.
get from one
Oh,
love.
no.
Don't.
Get from
don't.
one by U2 to one love by Nas.
Okay, good. You made a joke of
One
it. Let's move on.
love.
I would say
Great bomb.
it's probably one by U2, one by Metallica, one is The Loneliest Number by Amy Mann, one of the boys.
See, in my line of work, you gotta keep repeating things over and over and over again.
Two can be just as bad as one.
It's the loneliest number since the number one. I don't know if you guys were aware of that, but
Three. What if we just like kept going? Three is also pretty bad. It's not quite good, but not as bad as two or one. Four is also a number that doesn't quite.
And there's he's still going to this day.
Episode.
When you get to 5, it's not very lonely.
6 is probably the first number where you wish sometimes that it was kinda smaller.
They haven't really got no defining attributes worth mentioning, and 8 is enough.
9's that really weird in between area where you don't know at the restaurant if you should get one big table or two small tables close to one another, and then there's all sorts of seating politics that happen at that point.
10's the number where you need to call ahead, because think you're probably gonna get the restaurant upset.
All them Debbie Wasserman Schultz.
Okay, I thought
Wow,
you were doing
you
that
stole that from
outside.
Rob!
Thievery.
That was a completely original joke that I came up with.
What about the brotator?
That would be like it peels your potato
Right.
automatically
Yeah.
while giving you
Oh,
a
no.
hand job.
That sounds great. Oh no. Oh,
Wait, are
rip.
bro jobs real? Where two
Alright, so
straight
that one was
guys jack
blocked
each other off because
completely.
they're bored?
Yeah, I mean we can do that at PAX if you really want. But I mean,
I'm just asking if bro jobs are real.
I mean, I've never
Probably.
seen one.
Neither.
but I mean, if you see one, you partake, right? Like
You
if
see
you're at
someone
that
say
point in your
something.
life-
I don't think so. If I was at like a sleepover in high school and I saw two of my buddies giving each other hand jobs, I would probably just flip back over and pretend to be asleep for like the next 20 minutes.
That's probably fair. Actually.
What if it takes 2 hours?
Well, then I'm gonna be getting up 1 hour and 40 minutes remaining.
Yeah, exactly.
It ain't no joke.
What if they were
Hee-haw.
blowing one another?
What if they were what?
Boning one another.
It was
mean-
fucking one another.
I'd probably
Like,
just
what
still
do you mean?
pretend to
What
be
if they
asleep.
were? Yeah.
Well, what happens then?
I mean,
Does that change your
I
mind about
imagine
it?
probably one of them would put their penis in the other dude's butthole.
Yeah, right. Well, not necessarily.
What if they
You
were
guys ever
fucking
fu-
Rob?
Well, I'm just wondering, you know, like at what point do you join in?
Probably if one of them is like, please call for help. Then I'd be like, all right. I'm
What?
Well, like, I'm not gonna interrupt their tender moment together
Right.
unless
But
one of
why-
them is like dying.
My question was, when do you join in?
No, I
So
I
you
never
start fucking
joined.
them when he says, "Please call for help." That's what really gets you going.
Maybe
It's
he
really
needed
what
help
we're
getting
at.
fucked.
Okay, that's fair.
A close male friend approaches you and says, "I need you to jack me off."
This is like a text adventure. A close male friend
He
approaches
says,
from the north.
He asks you, "How much money do you want? How much money do I need to give you to do this?" What do you respond with realistically?
Ooh, yeah, that's
Say
rough.
it's Josh.
Okay, Josh approaches you
Well,
and
no,
says,
I'll be honest with you. Josh doesn't have enough money to
Wow.
make me want to jerk him.
we'll assume that he does.
Hey,
Wait,
Just
what
make
what
it.
amount of money would you need to jerk Josh?
To jerk Josh
Jerk
off?
him off? Like,
To jerk him off?
it's not that much.
You think so?
I mean, if it was like you had to suck his dick, then we're talking
I think I made it
more
too
money.
real by making it be Josh.
He doesn't care.
It would have to be an amount of money. Like, it's not just like, is this worth the experience? Because
You're
for
ruining
me,
a friendship.
well, maybe, or maybe I'm
Yeah.
making it, I'm taking it to a new
That's
level.
true. Yeah.
But I also, you know, as a married man, I can't keep this from my wife. So I would have
Right.
to, I would have to be like, hey, Kate, what would be the amount of money that you would be okay with me, you know, doing this? And I assume that she's gonna come out with a pretty big number. Oh, pretty big
Right,
number
right,
there, because it's.
What if she's like $30?
Well, then I would try to just talk him up as high as I could. then the negotiations could begin. Because I'm not doing it for $30, but I mean, hopefully our numbers.
Because everybody has a price, right?
Hypothetically,
I mean,
if I were to ever have been in a threesome,
sure,
doing it with your friends
Yeah.
is a really bad idea.
yeah,
From hypothetical experience.
right, yeah, of course.
Because like
We're all
it's just-
friends here.
It's got to be. It's
Open up.
hypothetically got to be really weird. I
Right.
think I'd rather be with a stranger as
Yeah.
a dude, like a dude who's a stranger than a friend.
Yeah, a stranger's just a
Hypothetically,
friend
if
you
I
haven't
were
met,
looking
though.
at it, what?
I said a stranger's just a friend you haven't met.
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah, this could be a long budding friendship about to begin.
Yeah,
What do you do?
You might just be planting the seed to this friendship now.
yeah. He's gonna be planting his seed in me if it
Well,
goes the
that's
way that
even
I'm
more
planning.
money now.
I mean, as we've established in like London 2012, I'm inert on the Kinsey scale.
Right. Yeah. Apparently. Yeah.
But still, if you can get a lot of money and it's like just sucking one dick, then you get over it, right?
yeah, no,
assuming-
it's not that bad. It's just sucking a
Assuming
dick,
it's
you
like
know?
a consensual situation, you've talked about the terms in advance, then, you know, you're not going to be like, sucking that dick changed my life. It did like irreconcilable psychological damage to me, right? You're just going to be
Well, it
like,
depends whose dick it is, really.
that's a good point, actually.
Yeah, it could change your life. Like, what if
You
you
might
sucked Bill
become a
Clinton's dick?
dick-sucking fiend after that.
Yeah.
But does anybody just like really like doing it? Because like,
Sucking dick? I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
There's no
pretty
doubt in my
certain some
mind.
people like that, yes.
Yeah.
no, but like, I
Probably
mean,
like a majority of people.
no. I know where you're coming from on this one, but what?
Probably like 95% of people.
I'd say almost all of humanity.
All right. Like I said, inert on the Kinsey scale.
No, but I mean, it does. I mean, even if you're not so inclined, which personally I'm not, there's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, even if you were so inclined, I'd have to imagine it's not like, you know, it's just kind of like sucking on flesh, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's just like a meat popsicle.
Not so bad. But yeah, no, I don't know. It wouldn't have to. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't have to be an exorbitant amount of suck a dick.
I mean,
guess
I would
is what
still
you're trying
like.
to get at.
I mean, it depends on the situation. What if it's not Josh, but we've
Right.
both been kidnapped by like the mafia, and they're like, "Hey,
and
you
I'd
guys,
have to suck a dick to save your lives.
we have to suck each other's dicks to save our lives."
Oh my, it's like freaking dick-sucking Saw.
Oh man.
You want to suck a dick?
Would you be able to? Would you be able to do it?
Oh my god! You're both chained to a radiator with no pants on.
Oh god.
You know what that movie would be called?
what?
Suck.
What?
I don't know. That's weird, man.
You
Like, I don't
do
wanna
it.
think about
You
it.
totally do
I mean,
it.
yeah, if it's to save a life,
If
obviously, I'd suck
your
a
life is on the
dick.
line, it's one dick.
I would rather suck Josh's dick than die.
Yeah. That's the quote of the series, really.
Wait, can you imagine being at the funeral of the guy who felt the opposite? They'd be like, well,
Yeah.
you know, he's leaving behind like 4 kids, but he's just like, he's
At least he didn't
really,
suck that dick.
really straight. He's just like, he would rather die than have anybody think that there's a possibility he could have been gay, even when a criminal mastermind forced him to suck his friend's dick.
Yeah.
Hell
Like,
no,
it's
man.
way weird.
Hell no.
I'll admittedly say it gets way weirder when for some reason I feel like it's less strange if I'm sucking a stranger's dick. You know?
I think that is definitely less strange.
Right?
Yeah, because I mean,
I'd
you're never going to
rather
see
suck
the
a
stranger
stranger's
again.
That's true.
True.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, I don't know where your life is going to take you after this moment,
Yeah.
but
Do you think Josh
Right,
Josh would never let
life.
you live it down? He's like, remember that time you sucked my dick?
Yeah, to save my life.
that's like the first good Ultimate Chicken Horse episode we've done in like 3 weeks.
We're only 12 minutes in.
We can still
Well, I mean,
squander
Oh,
it, but
that was the problem. We just needed to talk about oral sex more.
oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh
man.
no!
I
guess this one.
I guess Austin is the chosen one on Pier.
Yeah, all right.
I was really looking forward to picking up, like, you know, maybe a bouncer.
This is the best ultimate chicken horse that we've done in ways.
Whoa!
Yeah,
I can't move.
What the? Oh no!
Yeah, all right.
Oh!
The wave's still coming. The wave's still coming.
Whoa! I beat it back.
What?
We just win. All right.
You're all stuck in the top left for me.
Yeah, we're in the top right now.
What? Where did
He's dead,
bro?
What the fuck?
This is the most desynced it's ever been, I think.
This is the weirdest.
All right. Well, thanks for
All
watching.
right.
Oh, that was good, man.
All right.
Oh, all right.
Stuff.
Oh, Ryan has
Vote-
been
vote wisely.
evacuated. Do we have too many color names? I feel like we do.
Yeah, there's mauve. Why do we need mauve?
What is mauve?
Purple.
Baby, don't hurt me.
Yeah. What is mauve, 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 baby, don't hurt me.
Goodbye.
What's worse though, mauve or chartreuse?
I don't even know, actually, chartreuse is one that I don't know. Is
I-
that like
That's
blue?
the spring green one.
There should really only be like the colors of the rainbow, and I think like that's it. I'm kind of on the
Roy-
fence
Roy
about
would
their.
be pissed.
I'm on the fence about there needing to be both blue.
That's not
blue and
surprising
green.
considering your Planet Coaster Park. Hey,
Wait, did you just say that there doesn't need to be blue and green?
No, I'm just saying choose one of the two.
He made a purple
Wait,
dragon.
in what kind of scenario
Wait.
though?
Blue and
Yeah, I
green.
know, I wanna know
blue and green are too close together. Like name something that blue can do that green can't.
Blue can
Grass.
do that green can't.
Name something that blue can do that green
If
can't.
if water became green or grass became blue, would you really notice that much? I
I
think.
would
Yeah.
not want to drink green water. That's all I'm saying.
I think after a couple of days, you'd just be like, yeah, that's the water. It's green now.
Well, the color doesn't matter.
we got
so-
rid of blue.
I'm thinking of
But I think
Shrek
we
and he's
can-
blue and it doesn't make
I
any
know,
sense.
I feel like the color definitely matters when it comes to water.
No, it's
That's
not like
you're
it's.
fucking. You're conditioned.
Yeah, it's not becoming green thanks to like mineral deposits. Like it's just there's no blue anymore.
Do you think like what would happen if there was no blue?
Ow!
Nick,
I mean, I'd be happier.
Universe?
you'd be happier.
I'd be happier. Yeah.
If there were no colors?
No, there can still be colors, just like only 7 or 8 of them.
There are 7.
That's
No, but
look
there's
at,
like
old
7
school
million.
websites.
Yeah.
You need shading though. Like the world would look so much like duller if there were only 7 colors.
I don't think so.
I just say we gotta stop naming all the colors. That's my
Well,
problem. Let them
It
be
also
there,
might
but
look
don't
more contrasty.
just don't name them like so dumb.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of with you on that.
Like let's just give them numbers. Like this is red 42. This is red 43.
No, it's blue 42.
Red 43.
Well, they do have that, actually.
Well, that should be the official way. That way you get like red 99 and then you go like you're purple. And then,
Talking about food coloring.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't want to
man.
live in a world of only food coloring names. It's so scientific and dry.
But do you
Wow.
want your pancakes to be chartreuse, though?
Maybe? would
see,
try
that's the
one.
issue. If he asked you if you wanted your pancakes to be brown 7, you'd be like, yeah.
You're brown 7. Wait.
I want a brown. I want a good old brown 1, really. Like, I'm fine with that.
Brown 1 in your pancakes.
Brown is number 2, if you ask me.
The thing that like freaks me out is that like the visible light spectrum is limited by our ability to see those colors. You know, like
Yeah.
I
there
don't
are other
believe that there's more
colors.
colors we can't see. I think that's a scientific lie.
I couldn't
Really?
handle that
They say
revelation.
There's a lobster or whatever, fucking
Yeah,
crab,
the mantis
a
shrimp.
billion
yeah.
colors, and like you know what? That's bullshit. It can't do that.
I bet the mantis shrimp is like as pissed as I am.
He's probably more pissed.
Well,
Yeah, you'd be way more pissed.
well, like he's
not like
underwater
a billion of
too,
them.
so it's like already can't see shit. Like it's all blue anyway, right? As far as the eye can see.
But what if
I think
he
there are
can?
ways of dealing with that.
See, but what if like there's like a bajillion more colors and it's like totally
no,
lit up?
it's
under
impossible. It doesn't make sense to me. Therefore, it cannot be existing.
there? You can't even conceive of a color that doesn't exist.
Yeah, but
I
like who
can.
cares?
No, that is an interesting point.
No,
I will
it's
say
not.
though that like
It is.
No,
can't conceive of
'cause
it.
you-
I
like,
just think that you guys-
man, life would be so much more different if there was like a yellow that was actually closer to orange than the existing yellow.
No, you
is.
don't understand. You can't conceive of a color that it's not a color between yellow and orange. It's something totally new.
Well,
Yeah,
if I
exactly.
can't conceive
That's
of
what I
it,
mean.
isn't it just as likely to be close to something I can conceive of?
That's a good point.
Wait, is it? Maybe.
Well, okay, you get a new color, all right?
I
can't decide if it is.
Warm or cool color, yeah, I suppose.
Okay, no, you get a new color right now.
Yeah.
What do you name it?
Brar.
I was also gonna say Brorange.
Well, there you go. Perfect. See,
No.
now once we get the genetic engineering and we can get extra cones in our eyeballs, then
I would call it Nerlay.
Okay, I like that. That's a good name for it.
Nick, give me a color name.
Lavula.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a purple right there.
Yeah. It is.
Oh yeah, that's like super.
Dude, I don't know what Nerlay is.
It's ultraviolet. Nerlay is like a kind of plasticky blue.
Okay.
All right. So now the game is make up a word and we figure out what shade of color it is.
Do you have any more?
It can't be another color. It has to be.
No, that's the thing.
completely
But this
new
is a
color
new
that we
game.
cannot possibly conceive of.
We have
All
LeBourge.
right, fine. Somehow
LeBron?
make it
LeBourge.
Rarb.
Love Borscht Nerlay.
I don't know, man. Like, it would blow your mind if you just, like, walked down the street and you saw a completely new color. I say even the cynical lion would have his mind.
I'll tell you
blown.
straight up, I would not care. In today's world of information overload, my mind is blown on a regular basis. Like, I learned something new that if you told it to somebody in the 13th century, they would have, like, actually killed you. I learned something like that every single day of my goddamn life. I'm over epiphanies. Oh, he's done.
So what about having epiphanies?
You know what would be a great
Didn't
epiphany
bitch
for
out
me?
with like the 8.
If somebody was like, hey, you know, I never tried it before, but I put crushed walnuts on my sandwich and it was delicious. It changed sandwiches forever. I would be like, you changed the game, bud. Way to go. But like, if they're like, check it out, I invented a new color. It's Nerlay. I'd be like, all right. Awesome.
No, but you don't understand. Like, it's a color that you can't possibly conceive
No, you
of
don't
because it
understand.
looks like any other color.
It's a color.
But that's
You
like-
could eliminate like 99% of the colors on planet Earth, and I would not notice or care.
If you really wanted
If your world
to,
went
you
black
could
and white,
you could
wouldn't-
start naming ultraviolet frequencies, and you could come up with 100 of them.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of non-visible light.
There's
that
plenty of
exists.
room for
What?
Nerlay in either the top or the bottom of
Hold
the
up.
spectrum.
I gotta think about that one. There's a lot of invisible light.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not invisible. That's like misleading. But
Yeah. Well, yeah. Exactly. It's not. We can't see it with our eyes.
Imperceptible light to us.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
It's,
all
it's,
right.
it's not part of the visible light spectrum.
It's too fast or it's too slow.
like infrared.
Right, okay, no, that
I just
that
want a
makes
new
sense.
color, man. What if those green trees in the background were just Nerlay? You know?
They're pretty close to Nerlay as it is. And that's the other thing. We all have different rods and cones, right? So we're all seeing colors a little different anyway.
I don't know if that's true. That's more like a philosophical thing than anything else, right?
It's a question for people who have no real problems to ponder.
I mean, that's also just philosophy, am I right? Hey!
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da.
Oh my god! Go ask like
yeah.
your like 80-year-old World War II vet grandfather, you know, if his red is the same as your red. He's gonna give you a long yarn about, you know, what it took to take down the Jerrys back in the 40s.
He's gonna put
Well-
his boot up your ass. That's what he's
Hell
gonna
yeah.
do.
Yo, okay. I used to think about this a lot when I was a little kid, and the conclusion that I came to is very similar to your conclusion about a new color, which is that even if that were the case, like, it doesn't matter,
Yeah.
right? Because like I still say red, and you know that red is red, even if your red is my blue.
Oh!
But like a new color would blow your fucking mind.
I think you'd be like, wow, I've never seen that color before.
Think about like a new note on the musical scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes like no sense, right? That would be like seeing a new color.
Well, maybe it's because
Yeah.
our cochlear tubes are so constricted we can't catch sound at that frequency. It's infrared sound.
Do you have
I mean,
Fuck, dude,
metaphor is
it-
apt, but it's exactly the same metaphor in another sense.
It might not even be infrared, it might be infra-Nerlay.
That sounds like some kind of disease, like the Nerlay-Brundage syndrome.
Yeah.
the Nerlay Brundage syndrome?
Like, they also didn't ever show Mike Brady taking a shit. That doesn't mean that Mike Brady is some kind of like, oh!
How did that kill three?
Nikita got a hat trick!
amazing.
He got a hat trick with one puck.
Oh man, I really thought that stair was gonna block it.
Fuck.
I don't need
I
a
thought your
jacket.
bodies were gonna block it.
I thought my nuts were gonna block your mom's butthole.
Rob.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
I don't really know.
My nuts are gonna block my mom's butthole.
Mike Brady situation.
Ah, shit,
Rob.
I should have learned that time. Fool me once, shame on.
What
me.
have I?
Fool me twice, shame on. Shame
Ooh.
on.
Shame.
I gotta learn that whole
Ding.
quote from George W. Bush. 'Cause it is some top-notch stuff.
Brownie.
No, please. I've been having like cold sweats thinking about that joke for like 3 days.
Sounds like you got a case of the old your late Brundage syndrome.
I got a case of the old nacho business. Yeah, there you go.
Nacho business.
Great reply.
Yeah, thanks, man. I try.
Get a case,
Huge if true.
a case of the nacho business. We should try that. We should write like a story.
Just do one word at a
One word
time.
at a
One word at a time, yeah.
We get a subject and then we just go.
Okay. Vampire story.
My
Favorite?
Vampire.
Sucks
many
Flavored?
Jelly.
donuts.
with
2.
Forks.
Venezuela.
So is that period Venezuela?
Yeah.
No, Venezuela. Period.
Yeah.
two forks Venezuela.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a comma after forks.
No.
Really, probably more of a semicolon.
Can we get a recap? My favorite vampire sucks. Many jelly donuts.
Using
With-
two forks
with two
Venezuela.
forks.
With two forks Venezuela.
Two forks Venezuela. Yeah.
So it's
Like
with
Venezuela
it.
is the style of the fork.
Yeah. Oh, can I get those
Venezuela.
forks, Venezuela, please? Would you like to make those
How about-
forks Venezuelan for another $1.75? Spaghetto
Oh.
on a cold and gray September morning. A single noodle of pasta was born named Spaghetto.
We've gone too far.
You took the
That's
thing that I was gonna say away, which is that spaghetto is spaghetti.
Did you
That's
just
my
end the
only fact.
spaghetto?
The other one is that there's an apple on that one DVD cover. I know that too.
How did you know that?
Because I put it away at
know that.
GameStop all the time. We used to stock DVDs there, and we had to gut them, which means take the DVD out of the
You really
case.
called them that?
That's the
Gut 'em?
nomenclature that the company used that, yeah.
That's fucking morbid,
them?
man.
Gut
No,
means you
why?
take the disc out, you put it in an envelope, put a SKU sticker on the envelope, and file it in the drawer.
Somebody working in management's got some serious repression.
It makes sense. You're leaving just a shell of its former self behind.
Yeah. What happens when you throw away old games? Murder them?
Field destroy them.
I feel like GameSpot is run by a guy who did like basic training and then like that was it, but he's really into the army still. Can you go out there and field destroy Crackdown, please? We got these 30 extra SKUs of Crackdown we need to have field destroyed.
But actually occurred to me a little bit as well that it seemed some of the nomenclature was a little military sounding. I thought they used that to make it seem more formal than it actually was. Like to give us this attitude.
Do you scratch up the disc with keys or something when you throw it out? How does it work?
Yeah, we had one of those box cutters to just run it over the back of the disc. Or you could snap
Why,
them.
though?
Because they knew for that the way that this worked was that we would throw stuff out, so they would go and dumpster dive and take all the stuff and then sell it back to us.
Oh, well, why would you... Wait, hold on. If you're throwing away, like, your edition of, like, Mario Paint, then why would you buy it back in the first
Wait,
place?
Rob has a great point here.
Yeah.
That I'd never
No, he
considered.
doesn't, because we didn't sell that anymore.
Well, that's what I mean,
Why
though,
so
like-
some guy would come in with like a used game that you guys had already marked for destruction, and you'd be like, "Hell yeah, this is worth like $10," even though we just took it outside and lit it on fire like 2 days ago.
It's GameStop. It would be worth 30 cents.
But still, like
Yeah, like, even the logic, though.
we're still bereft of an answer for this. Hey, walk me through it. Okay, so you get like an order. They're like, oh, we haven't sold, a copy of Madden '08 in like 10 years. So go destroy the copies of them out back. You just throw them in the trash. You're like, I'm not going to use the box cutter these days. Somebody comes in with a copy of Madden, '08.
They could try and return it. They could make some stupid argument up. It just got rid of all of the ambiguity out of the situation. Or they could just put it on eBay as well. Like, they could just try and make a profit off it some other way.
That's like a victimless crime.
Yeah, you're throwing it out.
The company believed that it was their property, and they sort of looked at it like you're disrespecting them.
That's pretty fitting for that company, considering what happened in the 2000s with game companies being like, used games are stealing.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Oddly enough, GameStop also thought that about their own property.
How do you do that?
I mean, they wanted us to destroy perfectly good merchandise just so other people couldn't have it.
That's bullshit, dude. Like, why don't you just donate it to the local, orphanage?
Because they were sure that someone would resell it.
So what?
Well, they just didn't want to have to ever pay for or be involved with the sale of something they determined was unfit for sale at their store now. They like to believe, being the market leader, that they could kind of dictate the entire market based on their own whims.
I feel like trying to do a nice thing is more important than succeeding in doing a nice thing. You guys ever, get stuck watching vampire porn, and then you find that there's just too much blood?
I actually really appreciate that you went out on a limb and did that one. Somebody told me at one point that the world was gonna roll me.
Right, yeah, no. You ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
No, that you start coming up with songs as you say them, and you gotta work your way out of the end of them.
Yeah.
What's the maximum amount of times you can randomly bring something up before people start asking questions?
Apparently the answer is 1 for you. Because I'm about to ask you a question, and the question is, what the fuck are you talking about?
Like someone's like start talking about say vampires too much. Like he brings it up and it's like casual disturbing. And it's like, man, this guy talks about vampires a lot.
Yeah, I've been thinking that for a while.
Is there like a number? Is there like a hard number?
I think the second
There's
time.
a hard number.
The second
It
time.
is this because the first time you go, oh, so he was just racking his brain for something random, and he went with vampire porn. The second time you're like, you all right, dude? Like, is everything okay?
So I was super into Power Rangers, and I had a Power Rangers party, and my cousin Tony.
Did you know that a Tony is actually just multiple tonos?
Wait, is there an end to Rob's story, or was that it?
Yeah, basically dressed up as the White Ranger, and I was like, oh, hey, Tony. Like, like I was like 6, and he just like immediately saw through the ruse.
That's not cool. You can't be the White Power Ranger.
Wait,
Nick.
where is this?
Nick.
Okay, goodbye! Laser.
Beam.
Was
Venezuelan.
So Laser Beam's the guy. All right, that's his name.
His
Best
attribute was
his
large
rectum.
That it?
Yeah, I guess that's it, man.
All right.
Yeah,
Laser Beam was Venezuelan. His best attribute was his large rectum.
Rob and Nick got together and said, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we excluded Austin and Ryan from the voting procedure? And then we said, we're not going to take that anymore. So that's my roundabout way of introducing that this is probably going to be the last Chicken Horse episode. I think we've done what needs to be done. We've discovered phantom glues and red coins, staggered stammers.
We gotta end on windmill, by the way.
Staggered stammers.
That's a fair.
Actually, we probably have to end on dance party, don't we?
No, we don't.
No, we're gonna have a good time on the last.
I don't know about this one, Rob.
Yeah,
the array of bullets is not very conducive to escape. Oh, fuck.
Oh, you're dead.
Oh!
What? Oh, no. And Lou gets you.
Oh, the cat's freaked out so much.
The belly of the beast.
Lou fucking gets you.
You know what I said we should do at PAX East, though? Is get to a bar.
Go to Bear's
and then
house.
Get really drunk, and then fucking sing a live rendition of Boobalee.
No.
Yeah. That sounds really lame. That sounds like if you
Really
like
drunk.
That's almost like if you guys had gone to the basement of a bar and all
Yeah, I was
sang
about to
All Star
say.
together.
okay,
really?
but people came down and sang that with us. There's a difference there.
There were
no
people
one would be
giving
singing
us,
the
like,
whirly
If
rig.
we're convincing
Fist
enough, they'll think
solidarity.
it's an actual pirate shanty. All right. I'm just like still trying to process how Rob thinks singing All Star is somehow less lame than singing a made-up pirate shanty.
Because the thing
Do you know what they used to do at bars? Sing
They-
pirate shanties.
What are you talking about?
You
They used to sing pirate shanties.
Maybe they weren't pirate shanties, but they were shanties
I
nonetheless.
think you're thinking of pirates.
Yeah,
I think-
you're thinking of
I'm
pirates.
just thinking of pirates in general. Yeah, that's it. But the question is, what do vampires sing?
I didn't really ask for your life story. Like,
Yeah, what
That's-
up, fuckers?
whoa, Robert, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you talking to us from like 1973?
Wait, what's happening?
It's Robert broadcasting live from Studio 54. The atmosphere is electric here as the dance and the disco continues late into the morning hours.
Did you guys know that Dick in a Box
Yes.
turned like 10 years old like a week ago?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that
got
makes
old.
sense.
That's
I
crazy,
became
right?
old.
I'm fucking old as shit.
I mean, you guys have been old for like a while. It's like,
Well, that's true.
Neither of you are old, though.
that's the other thing.
I get mad at anyone who says they're old if they're under the age of like 50.
Yeah, even like 40 is not old anymore.
I'm
Like,
losing touch with the kids.
I know a lot of 40-year-olds who like still do not have their shit together, and like the proportion indicates to me that that's still not that old.
Honestly, the more that I age, the more I'm starting to realize, like every day, that no one ever just becomes an adult. That doesn't just happen.
Yep.
You just like slowly kind of piece shit together, and over time, you're like less of a kid, but like not really.
Straight up, like the
Why
youngest
is not
realization
an adult?
I could possibly imagine.
Yeah.
You know what like an old realization is? Is like, oh, time is fleeting and I'd give up all my material possessions to spend another like 10 seconds with my grandkids. That's when you're fucking old. When you're young but you think you're old, you're like, man, I remember when I watched stuff on, you know, Google Video.
I do remember that.
I remember watching reruns and reading the TV guide. I'm old. A young adult is like the ideal age. You're old enough to be like, kids are stupid, and also old enough to be like, I have no desire to like be seen as cool by 17-year-olds, except that is like the basis of our industry. But if you ignore that, like when the cameras are off,
I don't think anybody thinks we're cool.
I really hope no one thinks I'm cool.
I hope they think I'm cool when they see my fucking gold shoes.
I think we should just dispel that right out the gate. I don't think.
I
don't
will.
think
I
they
will
want
take
us
the
to-
honor of least cool person here. That is a respectful position
I'm
to be
not
in.
okay
I
with
think.
that.
I'm probably most cool out of all of you.
No, you haven't seen my
I
glasses
don't
that
think
I'm wearing
that's
right
true.
now.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, well, I've
No,
got.
I think Rob
I've got a
probably
sonic
is the most
screwdriver.
cool.
I don't think that's true.
Who do you think?
Excuse me.
Rob, you,
How cool is that?
it's not
Come on.
very cool to
Never
be
mind,
like,
take it back.
I'm too lazy to close my window, even though it's causing me like extreme physical discomfort right now.
What are you talking about? That's the coolest thing.
That's
imaginable.
not cool at all.
That's so cool. That's like what cool is like, man, I'm a man and I don't care about my
Rob, you went
physical
down like
well-being.
5 spots in my list when I heard that noise.
That's honestly fair, really.
The only way to really be cool is to say it constantly.
Yeah, no.
Josh
that's-
is
you're
cool?
absolutely right.
That's what I believe.
Yeah, Josh is kind of cool.
He's
Yeah,
got to be
Josh
the
is pretty
coolest.
cool.
And Dan.
He's got facial
Being the
hair.
coolest of our group is not a high.
I'll give you that
Like,
Dan is kind of cool as well.
When the booty knocks the
I
pole.
don't know though. Like he's got a baby now. Like I think you lose cool
Just-
status.
What?
He's
How?
like
What is
3 cool
not
points.
cool about being a responsible parent?
that
When you leave it in a room unattended.
You're still living in this juvenile era of coolness, where you're like, you know what's cool? Forgetting your dog at the supermarket for 2 days. That's not cool. That's alarming.
That's never been cool. Yeah. What are you talking
Being
about?
a responsible,
I don't think you've ever
being
been
a
cool.
dad is cool if you're a cool dad. Full stop.
Actually, Bear's pretty fucking cool.
I don't
Bear's
know.
cool.
Bear's coolness is overrated.
I look up
Wow.
to Bear. I think he's got shit figured out, and he acts like more of an adult than we do most of the time.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
This is why I chill at the bottom. That way, there's no argument there. You don't got to strive for much there.
I am probably the least adult out of everyone.
I think there's a case to be made there.
Yeah.
Chat, you can't say bear is uncool. Don't even say it.
I'm not saying bear is uncool. I'm just saying, I think he thinks he's got it figured out to some extent, but I don't know. I would say his ethos is not necessarily universal. Like I can't apply that to my own life, I think. Unless I want to be Space Captain Elite Dangerous, man.
Should I just close my eyes and press left click?
So is being in VR the same thing as not being an adult?
I think that it's basically the same thing as being addicted to opiates. I think, which is to say that like an hour here and there is okay, but like every day is troubling.
People are like, mouth is cool.
No. Oh my god.
He might be arguably the least cool.
Mouth? No, you guys are high as hell. Mouth
can cook.
Mouth is
He's
like one of those.
responsible adults who.
Responsibility is cool, man. Irresponsibility is like the least cool. That's cool when you're like 21. You're like, I don't pay my taxes. People are like, wow, he's a rebel. If you're like 30 and you're like, I don't pay my child support. People are like, that dude's a loser.
The thing about Mouth is that he plays off the uncool so well that
Exactly.
I think it comes
Mouth,
out the other side.
you know what Mouth is? Is like a picture of Kevin Durant wearing like a nerdy ass backpack and horn rimmed glasses. He's like cool, but he disguises himself in the uncoolness, and yet he still oozes cool.
I don't think that's the only thing he uses.
You're turning me. I won't lie.
Responsibility is cool, but there's other things in life like getting your dick rode all fucking night.
That's right. That's absolutely cool as hell.
That is the definition of cool.
That's the one thing that stayed consistent in my book of cool since I've been a teenager.
Getting your dick rode all fucking night.
All fucking night.
You know who's cool? Bill fucking Murray.
I thought for sure you were gonna say Bill Cosby, and I was like, we are
my
not
God,
going in
why?
that direction on today's
Absolutely
show.
not. Come on. Now.
It was the pregnant pause in between Bill fucking
Don't say pregnant
and then the
Bill.
last.
that way. That's
Yeah,
not.
seriously.
I was
That may be
so
grammatically correct, but I don't appreciate it.
I was so concerned, and I was like, "Who's saying this? Is Robert? This could be any Bill on the planet."
Well, you know what Bear said. Northern Line LP, don't ever talk about me on your show again. So, I try to stick up for you, Bear. I think you're cool.
I didn't even disparage Bear. Yeah, I think
Yeah, you did.
he's got a lifestyle that works for him.
You said it's like he's on opiates.
No, I said
You did literally disparage.
I
me.
made a joke about VR being like opiate addiction.
There's cool, and then there's intentionally not being cool to be cool.
Yeah.
And then there's like trying to be way too cool to be cool. There's so many levels.
There's
of it
Weezer
that, like,
cool also, which is
yeah.
like not that
How do you
cool.
quantify just all of cool?
I mean, in fairness, cool is very subjective, as we were clearly.
We know what's being cooler than cool. That's easy. That's
Yeah,
easy.
ice cold.
Ice cold,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's start by defining the opposite. Who's an uncool celebrity?
Bill
People that are
O'Reilly.
dicks. Just people that
Okay,
are
well,
dicks all the
yeah,
time.
but like, can you be cool and be like a Fox News media personality? Like, where's the Megyn Kelly line?
You're
trying to
cool
define.
if you think you're cool, chat.
I think there's a degree of that. Like, if you're comfortable in your own skin, that's like you're halfway to coolness already.
That's true.
Like if you go to like a Magic tournament and the dudes there are like, yeah, I'm a pretty big nerd. I'm sorry, I don't really like myself, but like I'm playing Magic. Like that's not cool. If you go there and this dude's like, yeah, you know, I've been playing for like 20 years. Like let me show you how it's done. You're like, that guy's kind of cool.
I agree. You know, I'm just saying. You know, I like a lot of traditionally uncool things, and I think they're cool.
Like TMZ.
But I don't
Yeah,
like
exactly.
TMZ.
What would
Rob, what's
TMZ
the cool
think?
thing that you like?
Well, I mentioned Godzilla. I like Dragon Ball Z.
When I was a little kid, I used to think like minerals and crystals were fucking awesome. I used to love making mazes and like making Mega Man characters or like Mortal Kombat ninjas. I really got into that for a while.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
what
that's
would
pretty
this
cool.
color
See,
ninja do?
Nick has you beat. you said Godzilla, and he said he used to make his own Mega Man bosses out of quartz.
I mean, Gemini Man is already a man, so
So that's how it's done. That's how it's done, Yun.
Nick, stop talking. Oh no. Can't I just be myself, chat?
I thought that was what was cool. Is you know, you like what you
I
like.
don't know. I try to like what I like, and then chat's like, stop talking.
You know, the cool way to respond to that would be like, you know what, chat? You stop talking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you go, hey, stop.
Self-awareness is cool.
Exactly. If you go, stop picking on me, then chat's like, this guy's not cool. You failed the coolness test.
That's true.
What you gotta be like is like, hey, chat, you're watching a nerd play video games on the internet right now. Get some self-awareness, you fucks.
Seriously.
That
though.
Nick's words, not mine. By the way, if your Twitch Prime subscription has expired, you may not be aware. Bear, I'm sorry I called virtual reality use the equivalent of opiate addiction. There's probably not much medical science to back that up.
Bear, can you get me into the virtual reality world? Because I want to live there.
He's got
and I
tickets.
can't. Okay, so how far into the VR life
Cycle,
cycle
you think we're gonna have like the 3 shells, Demolition Man, like fucking inside the vibe kind of thing?
Yes! Yeah, no!
Oh no. I'm not sure, Rob. I mean, it could be any day now.
Right? Like that, you just need somebody to make the program, and then
There is an industry of teledildonics, so it is quite possible that it'll come out soon.
Teledildonics.
That's the real
not-
name of the industry.
Is that really
Just
what
about
it is?
That is really
The
what it's called.
smartest fucking thing you've ever said. Just to introduce 6,800 people to the phrase teledildonics.
Dildonics. Jesus Christmas.
I thought you knew about it already.
That's worth the whole show right there. That one word.
I mean, I knew that it existed. Like, I knew that there was a concept of telephonic dildos, but teledildonics is just a beautiful cellar doorism.
It's what Onyx evolves into.
Teledildonics,
stupid.
also known as cyberdildonics.
Oh yeah.
Dude, why are my arms so itchy?
Can I
Is
get
it
an
the
E
gold
dildo?
jacket?
Or an eye dildo?
What
That's
do you
the
want an
cooler
eye
one,
dildo
right?
for?
I don't know. So I can put a dildo in my fucking eye.
Teledildonics. What a wonderful phrase.
Ain't no passing craze.
Probably like a passing craze, though.
It means Wi-Fi dildos for
I
the
hope
rest of
not.
your days.
I don't know. I think so.
Matthias, 941 in my chat says, I am cool because I have a big dick. See?
Well,
Having a
yeah,
big dick
cool,
doesn't
yeah.
make you cool.
Yeah, it
I
does.
don't know, maybe.
It probably does.
I don't.
Probably does.
You guys are 8 years old. No.
Sounds like someone's got a small dick.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Hey, now that's not what I. Hey, no. You know what? You're right. Having a big dick's cool. Having a big dick's the coolest thing there is. Let me tell you. You get a special underwear store and everything.
Having 2 dicks makes you twice as cool. You know what? I agree on that front. I want 2 dicks. Bring
Why?
it on, you know? I don't know, because that sounds pretty cool.
No, it
I'd be into
doesn't.
that. Yeah, sure, why not?
Having 2 dicks just seems like a liability.
Maybe for you.
What would you do with the second dick? Piss and
You know
fuck at the
exactly
same
what
time?
Dude,
Yeah, exactly.
you got
Imagine
2 arms,
having
man. You got 2 hands.
orgasms at once.
Do the math.
Yeah, you only got 1 heart and 1 brain.
That'll change soon.
I can
someone's
survive. I've
got a
got the good
small
blood
heart.
pressure, man. I can do it. I can handle it.
I don't know. Could you handle 2 orgasms? But 1 takes a lot of energy out of you usually. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
it might be too much.
There's like an infomercial built in here where like a dude is fucking, and then in his head he's like, I want a nut, but at the same time I gotta pee so bad. There has to be a better way.
And it goes gray and he's all sad.
All I ever wanted was to nut and piss at the same time.
Nothing and piss and
Would
That
you be
shit
able to
does sound like
control?
it'd be awesome.
I gotta wonder. My entire family is gathered now, and all in the same place. And if this was the show they decided to watch, I think I'm done in this town. I don't know.
I hope so, honestly, at this point.
My mother showed my grandmother the show a while ago, but it was the podcast, so
Oh,
I was
God.
totally safe. You know.
Yeah.
If it was this one, I'd have to like change my name or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think they would know.
Yeah, they probably know.
Nah, it's by name.
That's it. Like, you guys don't. Oh, you guys use the 3 shells.
What?
Like when you show up to your family gatherings, they're like, name please?
Yeah.
Sorry, you're not on the list. Yeah.
Too bad we can't like password protect the stream so parents can't get in.
That that would be nice because sometimes it's like, don't watch this one.
Speak for yourselves, like, A big part of my demographic is parents.
Well, Josh's dad obviously can get in. I don't want to stop him.
That's true.
Parents respect me because I have an affinity for equity, and I think mature things are cool, like French cheeses and going to bed at a reasonable hour.
One time when I was at the airport, I went through the thing, and then they thought, I don't know, they wanted to give me a random search or whatever, and the fucking dude or the lady or whoever it was fucking dropped my pants in front of the goddamn airport.
What?
Yeah, like hundreds of people saw my fucking junk. Like, not my actual nuts, but they pulled down to my underwear.
Like they pulled your pants down to your ankles, or what?
They basically pantsed me. Yeah,
Wait,
well,
but
not
like,
on purpose.
let me ask you a question. Did they pull your pants down, or did you just wear ill-fitting pants without a belt?
They were. I mean, I was wearing sweatpants, but it's not like they were hanging off me. Like, lady pulled the shit down. Like, and I had.
Oh, God.
And she apologized afterwards, but like
All right.
briefly, and it was just like. Oh, you know,
Okay, yeah, I thought it was intentional. That's still fucked up, but like, I don't know. Mistakes happen, I guess, even though that's really shitty.
I don't know.
Yeah, but it's like bullshit though.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you
I'm
can
pretty-
do whatever you
pretty
want to
pissed
me.
off about it.
When I'm in an airport, like my care about my civil liberties is actually zero. Like it's actually a really bad habit that I'm not proud of. But if they were like, hey, we got to put like a couple fingers in your ass, I'll be like, okay, like I got to get to my gate, so do what you're gonna do. Just like be quick about it.
Do it quick.
That's actually that kind of apathy
Yeah.
is exactly what happened to me in that situation. Is like like morally I should care more.
Yeah.
But I'm already late for the flight. I gotta run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
I'm too busy to care about my rights right now. So like if you could just get on with it, that'd be sick.
They always freaking they always check my shoulders. I don't know why.
You have weird shoulders, though. I think it's valid.
Wait, what do you mean?
They're
Like
always
they
like-
check inside your shoulder blades? See if
They
they
pat my shoulders down. Like I go through the machine and like, all right, we gotta check your shoulders.
It looks like you got something in there.
You have some
it's
kind
got
of
big
shoulder
shoulders,
surgery
I don't
when you were a
know.
kid or something?
I don't know. I don't ask questions, man. I just let them do. If it's my shoulders, I don't care about that part that much. It's not gonna violate me there.
There's a way they could.
If he was touching your shoulders and he was like, "Oh yeah, there's some nice fucking shoulders," you'd probably feel pretty violated at that point.
It's a nice.
Or they could just start licking your shoulders,
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Or yeah.
just
my
slobbering all over them.
Yeah.
Oh, he's too tall for the scanner to get his shoulders.
Oh,
Oh.
that makes sense.
I mean,
doesn't make sense.
I really just
Although,
pulled
but-
that out of chat, but it seems
That
like
makes
it
no
could
sense.
be
But,
conceivable.
You know what though? Like thinking about it, Austin is tall, but he's only 6'4". If they didn't
Right.
anticipate 6'4" people were gonna walk through him, then that's really
Well,
short.
you know, the patent for those was made by Leonardo da Vinci in the 18th century. People were a lot smaller back then, so.
That's a good
He's
point,
right.
yeah.
No, I think
don't know,
I just got like bony
He
shoulders.
just
like-
got like metallic shoulders.
I don't know.
It's that Predator cannon, yeah. There it is.